And welcome inside Delaware Live Sports. Nick Alessandrini alongside my broadcast partner tonight, Jason Winchell. It's our First Aid Orthopedics Game of the Week featuring two premier Class 2A programs, and that is number 2 ranked Howard and number 3 ranked DMA. DMA coming into the contest undefeated at 5-0. The Howard Wildcats, the defending state champions, 4-1. Should be a fantastic matchup here from Delaware Military Academy.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than this. Two teams ranked in the top 3 coming in here tonight. DMA, in front of their home crowd, wants to say that, hey, listen, we're the next team up. This is their chance to showcase it here. And this Howard team, been there, done that, right? They've won championships. Very great team, and I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be a great game.
And, Jay, we had the luxury of having both programs on our show on Wednesday and got a nice crowd out there. Talked to both teams, head coach Nick Lincoln for the Seahawks and head coach Dan Ritter for the Howard Wildcats. And, again, both teams very amped, ready to get after it today. And, Jay, both teams featuring young quarterbacks behind center here in this one. We got sophomores galore. It's Rashawn Matthews, number 2, the quarterback, sophomore for Howard, and then Brian Aline, the transfer sophomore quarterback for DMA.
Yeah, and both are very talented. Both can run with the football. Both can extend plays. Both are very accurate with their passes, and both have big-time wide receivers they can throw the ball to. So if you like passing, this game could be for you. Or maybe it's one of those games where it's old-fashioned. We run, when we talk about it being a passing game, maybe both coaches will. But I think both these quarterbacks can sling the ball, and I think it's going to be really good.
Again, a combined record of 9-1 between these two teams in Class 2A, and even more of a bigger deal, Jay, than the ranked matchup in front of us in the game taking place on the field. It is a special Pink Out Tackle Breast Cancer Awareness Night here at Delaware Military Academy. You'll see a lot of pink on the sideline. You'll see the Seahawks are sporting the pink all in the fans crowd section, and you see them about to now run out with the cheerleaders and break through that banner. And again, a special night here at DMA.
And the banner says "Tackle Cancer," and that's a beautiful message sent. And it's a big night, and like you said, October is Cancer Awareness Month, so it's good to see here that the high schools are taking the initiative to tackle cancer.
And about just under 6 minutes away from kickoff here, Jay. And again, we're taking a look at this Delaware Military Academy team coming into the contest 5-0. And Jay, they have not given up a point in October. And pretty much for the year, their defense has done a phenomenal job. 14 points in week 1 to Bonner and Pendergast out of state and a PA team there. They gave up 6 in week 2. They put up 58. 6 in week 3, and then back-to-back shutouts here in October. 49-0 over McCain and 42-0 over Red Lion. A talented program and a talented football team this year in Class 2. And they're going to look, again, like you said earlier, to put their talent on full display. And this is kind of the game they've been waiting for. When we talked to Coach Lincoln on Wednesday, the one thing he emphasized was when he got here, the first thing he did was he walked in to Athletic Director Jeremy Dean's office. He said, we want Howard. We want to play Howard every year. They're the defending state champions. He said, that's who we want to play. They scheduled them, and here we are this first season. They get Howard.
Yeah, and that, that's if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best.
Yeah,
and I always like that. Yeah. And, they got a tough one next week against St. Mark's, which is in their district.
Good game,
so
yes.
it could be for the district, number 1 overall in the district. And then they finish with Archmere, a rival in the old I'm drawing a blank on the conference name, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, Jay, I've never seen you draw a blank before ever.
I know.
Too much time in that bunker.
Yes. But anyway, so, they got a tough schedule coming down the stretch. So, and Archmere, they're still undefeated. They're the number 1 ranked team. They got a tough Tower Hill team tomorrow for their homecoming. The schedule heats up this week. And Benny Mitchell has the game tonight.
Great game.
Woodbridge, Careville, 2 more undefeated teams, 4 and 5 playing each other. So, it's tonight is the night for football for this Class 2A, and that's going to be great.
It's going to be a fantastic matchup again. Now we'll take a look at the Howard Wildcats. They come into the contest 4-1. Jason, that only lost a tough one to Archmere.
Oh, who turned out the lights? It's going to be a special introduction here tonight.
Caught us all off guard. And again, you can see it on your screen. The lights out, and now the lights are back on. Caught us off guard a little bit. We'll continue the pregame show here. In that loss to Archmere, Jay, it wasn't a pretty performance for the Howard Wildcats. It was a very hot day. The depth might have got to them there. Lost some key guys to some injuries, and just not the best outing. But they rebounded well. Back-to-back wins with 36 points in each of those showings. I think they're ready to go here tonight.
Yeah, and their last one, they stepped up and played a Hodson team in Class 3A, so that helps them come tournament time point-wise, and they played a lot better. They were doomed in that Archmere. They came out and scored the first touchdown, led 8-0. Turnovers the rest of the first half, 3 of them led to all Archmere points, and a couple more turnovers in the third quarter led the Archmere points, and those points off turnovers and the turnovers got to them in that game. They need to play mistake-free here tonight. You turn the ball over against DMA. DMA will make you capitalize like that Archmere team did.
They absolutely will. You got to look at the captains for DMA at the home game. It's going to be number 1, the senior running back, Devin Green. The senior receiver, number 12, Jordan Green. Number 24, another senior, Mason McCloskey. And then number 55, Kevin Decker. They'll be getting the coin toss going for DMA. We'll get you the captains for Howard in a moment. It looks as it's going to be number 5, Kevin Ford, the junior. Number 59. And Christian Pope. And the big fella in the middle. I believe it's a 50. And we are back, and while we were away, Howard won the toss. They have elected to receive, so the Wildcats will get the ball first here on the road. DMA will kick, I believe, from left to right. Again, Nick Alessandrini here with Jason Winchell for our First Aid Orthopedics Game of the Week. Again, they're our official Game of the Week sponsor. First Aid Orthopedics has 29 physicians and 46 total providers, which provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions and are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. They serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Goldie Beacom College, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. First Aid Orthopedics operates at Christiana, Wilmington, Bay Health Medical Center, Jennersville Regional Hospital, Eden Hill Medical Center, Dover Surgery Center, and the First Aid Surgery Center. Their doctors are available to all local emergency and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. For more information, please visit firstaidortho.com. Again, I believe almost time for our national anthem here, Jason, at DMA, and we'll get you our referees, Rick Jezik, our umpire, Elmore Smith, linesman, Darius Lemon, line judge, Rodney Smith, back judge, Ed Aiken, and clock operator, Jim Smith. And now we'll pause for the national anthem.
High school athletics is not what it used to be. The sporting goods industry has been disrupted, adding to coach and athletic director daily challenges. BSN Sports stands ready to change the fundamentals of our industry. giving our customers the advantages they need right now. Your dedicated local sales pro is supported with nationwide team service, including sport and category experts. Get the look of D1 colleges and pro teams with our program that streamlines ordering your staff apparel, player gear, and fan wear. Stretch your budget with our fundraising solution. Free and ready in minutes. Our campus branding products are perfect for boosting school and team pride. BSN Sports has the advantages you need right now.
And here we go, back live at Anthony Fusco Memorial Stadium. Nick Alessandrini alongside Jason Winchell. It's a top-ranked matchup here in Class 2A, the state of Delaware, Delaware Military Academy, and the Howard Wildcats. The Wildcats won the toss. They chose to receive, and they are in the blue helmets and the white jerseys with the blue numbers. They will be going left to right to kick this kick this off. DMA, they're in the blue jerseys with the gold letters and gold helmets.
I like the decision there by Howard. You're on the road. Take the ball first and see if you can put pressure on DMA by scoring. Now, if I was DMA and I won the toss, I would have went the other way, playing at home, get that defense out there, see if you can get the stop and get the crowd into it. So that's how I would think as a coach.
We'll see what they do. Back to receive number 8, Timothy Hill, and number 1, Keyshawn Watson, as Howard is set up in their kick return, just waiting for DMA, who is in their huddle. They're going to break out, and they're going to get the kickoff team ready to go here, Jay. So Howard and DMA in our rankings 2 and 3. Again, a phenomenal night across all platforms here at Delaware Live Sports. Got some phenomenal games on tap, and we're about to get this one underway from DMA. Set to kick off.
I'll tell you what, those DMA cheerleaders are pumped up down there, aren't they, Nick?
Yes, they are. Been a good week of practice for them, from what I hear. And again, everyone very excited. A special pink out game here tonight, tackling breast cancer awareness. And what a great crowd. Not a seat available in the house as Joseph Ilawope able to ready to kick this one away, and you hear the crowd in front of us.
Oh, it's loud. This is what football is all about.
And we are underway, and it's a boot to get things started. That's going to be out of the back of the end zone. And a touchback. Howard is set to begin this drive at the 25.
That's something we might see a difference in this game is Howard normally goes for 2 a lot, Nick, and DMA's got a kicker. So
yeah, he's got a leg on.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. First drive of the contest. Get our first look at the Howard offense, again led by the sophomore number 2, Rayshawn Matthews. And again, Howard Wildcats coming off back-to-back state championships. And they're quickly going to line up and go quads to the right here.
Maybe we do get my wish.
Watson going to go in motion, empty backfield for Matthews. He's going to take the snap and look to throw. They're going to take a shot deep on first down and way over his intended target. That was Jamal Johnson, number 10. They tried to get him on the streak in the opening play, Jay. Tried to take a shot early.
Yeah, I like it. I like the call there. You try for the home run pass early. Probably worked out on it all week of practice and decided to go with it on first play. Maybe that's why they wanted the ball first.
Had an idea, nothing there. Good coverage on the outside. That was number 15, James Nevels, in coverage for DMA. Now 2nd and 10 from the 20 for the Howard Wildcats. This time they'll go slot to the left.
One thing is you do not want to get in 3rd and long situations against this DMA defense. They are so good at getting off the field on 3rd down.
Motion. Matthews under center. They'll turn and give up the middle. I believe that was Keyshawn Watson, number 1 on the carry. Picks up about 4 or 5, and now it's going to set up 3rd at around 5 here at the 25-yard line. They'll need to get to the 30.
Yeah, that was a key play. You know, you get 5 yards on that second down play, and then you bring up 3rd and short. Now you can bring different plays into your playbook, and you're not facing that 3rd and long against a good defensive DMA. But so key 3rd down play early in this one already.
We'll see what they draw up here on 3rd and 5. This time Matthews going to sit in the gun with a running back to his left. That's Tate. They're going to play action. Fire pass intended for number 8, Timothy Hill, in and out of his hands. And DMA looking at a 3-and-out defensively. Good stand here early for them.
Yeah, great stand. And like I said, DMA it prides itself on getting off the field on 3rd down. And they're their first chance at it. They get off the field and force a Howard punt here.
So Howard, Matthews 0 for 2 throwing the ball on that drive. And the one carry for Keyshawn Watson went for 5 yards. So 3rd and 5 now, Jay, and they'll send out the punting unit. Almost blocked. Did end up getting it away somehow, though not that far. Going to take a Howard hop at midfield. It's scooped up, and then he'll be tackled right around Howard territory at the 49-yard line. That ball returned by Cody House.
Yeah, good field position for DMA here. They almost got that punt, Nick.
Yes, they did, Jay. You heard the people up in the press box. It was close, maybe a fingertip away. Did impact the punt.
Yes.
However, now DMA going to begin this drive in Howard territory, though, right at the 49-yard line. And we'll get our first look at this DMA offense, which has been fantastic all year long.
Yeah, they're putting up points in bunches, and you know, it's a difficult offense. You got the speed of Green in the backfield. And what I like, he's a smaller dude, but he is quick, and he's low gravity to tackle.
1st and 10 for DMA at the 49. Aline in the shotgun, jet motion. Devin Green will go, and they're going to throw on 1st down. And that ball's caught by Jordan Green at the 45, trying to stay on his feet. I'm not sure if he did, but they're going to mark him down at the 42. So give him 7 yards on the first reception of the night for the senior Jordan Green.
And it looks like a no-huddle type of offense here for DMA. They're up there quickly, but I like that play on 1st down. And if Green was able to stay on his feet, he might have got a few extra yards.
Trips to the left now. This time they're going to hand it off to Watts Henry. Able to get through the line of scrimmage, and he's got 1st down yardage. Give him 4.
Yeah, a good start for DMA in this one. They forced the 3-and-out and then pick up a 1st down on 2 plays. And you can see how creative this offense is, Nick. It's very dangerous. And it all starts with the protection they get up front. Those linemen do a good job of opening up holes for these running backs and give Aline time to make plays.
Again, interesting formation here. Aline in the shotgun. 2 running backs to his right this time. 1st and 10 from the 38. Green again, straight cross motion. They're going to jet sweep, hand it to him. Makes a defender miss at the 40. There he goes, 35-30. Breaks another tackle. And he's going to be finally brought down at the 25-yard line.
You better tackle him, because if he gets by you, he's going to win the foot race. Man, he is so shifty, too. I love watching him run. I can watch him run all day.
And now here you go, Jay. They're going to stay up-tempo as they're moving the football. Trips out to the left now. Aline sits in the gun. He's got Watts Henry to his left, and now a whistle.
Looks like a false start on DMA. Move it back 5 yards.
That's our first flag of the contest. It'll be, again, a 5-yard full start against DMA. We'll see how that's, if at all, stalls the drive a little bit. They've been on fire here in their opening drive. That'll back it back to the 30. Need that 1st down, sitting at around the 16. But a new set of downs regardless here for him. Azaline back in the gun. And this time it's Devin Green to his right. And it's going to be a direct snap, a little trick play action here. There goes Devin Green. And he's going to pick up about 4 on the direct snap.
Yeah, so the lane goes to the line of scrimmage like he's calling an audible. And instead, like you said, direct snap to Green and to try to get him off guard. But good job by the Howard defense.
Give him about 4 on the carry. So after the penalty, it was 1st and 15. Now looking at about 2nd and 11 from the 25-yard line. Strictly been out of the shotgun on their opening series. And now they're going to go double slot here. Green in the backfield, Aline in the gun. 2nd and 11 from the 25. Jet motion, they'll play action. Going to fire across the middle. That ball's tipped and incomplete. Couldn't tell if he was looking for Jordan Green across the middle or he was looking for Kyer Hines, who was sitting behind him.
And he got hit as soon as he threw the ball. Good pressure there up front there by Howard. And again, forced an incomplete pass there. But, that penalty on first down puts it down. Now the DMA in that 3rd and long. Obviously 4-down territory here, so you don't even need to do an 11-yard play here if you feel like you get half of that yards and you're going to go for it on 4th down.
Well, they'll go trips to the left, 3rd and 11. Need to get to the 16. Aline in the shotgun. Devin Green next to him. He'll drop straight back. Has time. Going to fire. Has a man across the middle. He got him. And that ball was knocked loose, and that was in the hands, I believe, of number 12, Jordan Green, who had a catch earlier on the drive. That one looked for a split second, might be a touchdown, but great coverage on the back end, able to knock it loose.
And I talked 4-down territory. We saw how good they were on the kickoff. I think they might try. Let's see if they try a field goal here. I think they are trying a field goal, Nick. This is a 42-yard try here, Nick. You normally don't see this in high school football.
You do not. You see the crowd on their feet for this one, tried to break the tie.
That tells you how important this game is.
Joseph Iope, the snap is fumbled. They muffed the snap there, and Howard with a big hit defensively, and they're going to take over at the 35, and maybe a little bit of momentum shift there as Howard comes up with a big
that's
play.
A big stand by Howard. DMA's moving the ball down the field. They force a field goal. And like you said, the snap was a little low, and Howard does a good job of getting the ball back on turnover on down. So we see both defenses buckle down here on the first possession. But it was great. This is the kind of game we expected, right? We've seen everything. We've seen some trick plays.
Yeah, already.
We've seen a 42-yard field goal attempt that you normally don't see. The only thing that's missing is a measurement.
Matthews in the gun, going to straight handoff here up the middle. Had a little bit of room, closed up quickly as Keyshawn Watson gets about 3 on first down. And Jay, you talked about it, that DMA offense rolling on that opening drive. They get the false start, and that kind of killed the drive as we kind of alluded to there.
Yeah, big game, crowd's loud. It just jumped a little early, and speaking of flags.
Now we have another flag.
This came from the far sideline. Let's see if it's a sideline warning. That's what it is.
Absolutely. So a sideline warning. Jay, great call by you. As, again, this is a big game, huge crowd. DMA very ready to go here at home in a top 3 matchup, and you're going to have some of those sometimes.
Yeah, and the thing about the sideline, you see the white paint there. They have to be behind it.
Watson lost the ball in the handoff, and I think DMA might have jumped on it. They do. Ball is up in the air. Recovered by number 10, Mekhi Gold, the senior, and a big play for the Seahawk defense. They force the fumble, and they'll take over back in Howard territory.
Yeah, great field position, too, after the fumble. So, big play there by the DMA defense. What did I say? Howard had mistakes against Archman, turned the ball over. Archman capitalized and made him pay. Let's see if DMA can do the same thing here.
Kevin Decker, number 55, he's the one who forced that one loose on the handoff. Met him in the backfield, ball came out. And a big play for the Seahawk defense. We'll see if they try to go sudden change here offensively. 1st and 10 from the Howard 35. Aline sits in the shotgun. Motion. He'll take the snap, turn, hand off to Devin Green, looking for somewhere to go. Going to bounce it outside. Has the speed, cuts it in. And picks up a few on first down, though. Howard did a good job of getting to the football.
Yeah, that's what you have to do with Green because he's quick, he's shifty, and there he does a great job by Howard of chasing him down. Looks like we have a flag on the play. Looks like some kind of illegal motion call on DMA.
Interesting. Illegal shift there. As you saw Mason McCloskey go out. He was on the flanker position, motioned in, and was going to be the lead blocker. So a penalty on that one. That's going to be a 5-yarder, the second penalty of the night for DMA, and that'll back them up 1st and 15 again, as they had it on the previous drive. This time they sit now to Howard 40, that first down marker at the 25-yard line. But they've got, again, a new set of downs to work with. Aline back in the shotgun, Devin Green to his left, and slot to the left.
I think they were deciding what hash mark the ball was previously on.
So you got Coombs out at the bottom of your screen. You look up top, you got Kyer Hines. And McCloskey sitting at that flanker spot on the left, and now it's trips to the left with Jordan Green in the slot. 1st and 15 for the Seahawks. Aline with the hard count here. Now we'll take the snap, turn and give to Devin Green, and he's going to be the shifty running back he is and pick up a few on 1st down.
Yeah, Howard's doing a good job after his first running gain like 11, 12 yards, but they've done a better job the last few times Green has touched the ball. But you have to be ready for him because, and make sure you get him down on that first hit. Yeah, have multiple people around him because he is, for being such a short guy, he's a physical runner.
I mean, Jay, we saw him last year when they played St. E's, and it seemed like he had 200 yards of offense and about 4 touchdowns. Now another year under his belt, helping lead DMA to this undefeated 5-0 start. 6-11 and ticking here, first quarter action, 0-0. DMA second and about 11. Aline, he sits in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, play action, go to boot, now look for somewhere to go, and he's going to find no one. The only person he finds was Keyshawn Watson, who came flying off the edge, and that's going to be a big sack for Howard.
Yeah, that great defense there by Howard. And like you said, that was a coverage sack, too. I mean, he had nowhere to throw it. Great coverage out there by the Howard secondary. And the pressure came, and it was meat at the quarterback, Nick, because there was a host of Wildcats there.
Loss of 8 on the sack, Jay, and now that sets them up with another 3rd and long, something they dealt with on the last drive, led to the field goal attempt, which was the snap was up. But here we go again for DMA. They're now looking at sitting at the Howard 44, need to get to the 25, so 3rd and 19, and it'll be Coach Lincoln, I believe, wants to talk about it, so he'll take a timeout. We'll stay right here, Jay. 0-0, 5:19, first quarter action, and DMA, we have shown some flashes here offensively, but it seems like just they only have 2 penalties. It is early, but each penalty on each drive, and it seems each one had a critical effect.
Yeah, right, because like I said, for Howard, they want to stay ahead of the sticks. So does DMA. That puts more plays in the playbook. So that penalty forces you back, and now you're forced into a passing play on 2nd and long. You get the sack. I said that Howard. The problem with Archmer is when they turned the ball over, Archmer went down and turned them into touchdowns. So this could be a huge stand for them defensively here if they can hold them to no points after this turnover. So,
well, 3rd and 19, a Howard defense trying to hold here, and we'll see what DMA draws up offensively on 3rd and 19. They'll sit Aline in the shotgun. Need to get to the 25 for a 1st down. Here's the snap. Aline going to drop back. Fake the screen to the right to Green. Looking downfield. Has good blocking. Has a lot of time to throw, but nowhere to go. Going to evade a tackle, and now he's just going to try to tuck it and run. And he's got some space at the 40. Cuts it back in at the 20, 25, 20, and he's down to the 15 and a 1st down for the Seahawks. Jay, he kind of was just playing back there. It was backyard football. He found a hole. He took it. What a play by Aline.
I told you he was a running back for Sally's last year. He showed his running back's instincts there. There is a flag.
Oh, and we've got some laundry on the field. Boy, would that hurt. And it looks like it's going to come back. What a play by
But normally
Brian
when
Lee.
a quarterback sits back there that long and the protection is that good, do we have a holding call? Or was it on the run when he took off? I don't know. I didn't see the flag come out. But he did. Credit to Howard's secondary there because he had all day to throw that football, and he could not find a guy. And then credit Aline for making – it was a holding call, I believe, and I believe it now sets up 3rd and Fenwick Island.
Yeah, this may be the longest 3rd down I've had a chance to see. We saw the Chiefs deal with 3rd and 47 or 37 a few weeks ago. Clock continues to tick 0-0 in the first quarter. We'll see how this changes the play calling, but it's 3rd and about a mile. Still need to get to the 25 for a first down. But penalties have been crucial here for DMA early.
Yeah, that's their 3rd penalty and 2nd of this drive. And now what you call on 3rd and 28, you just...
We'll see if they hand it off
Yeah.
just to Lean and see what he can do. This time they're going to jet sweep to Kyer Hines. He's going to
He's
have
got
it. He's
room.
got great blocking downfield, has some space, makes a cut, tries to get to the sideline. But he's brought down at the 36.
But I tell you what that run does. It now brings you into a possible of going for it on 4th down instead of punting. So that's why I like that play call there. Now they can do whatever they want. They can punt here. But just by picking up all those yards, now it brings more options into your offense. And if you got stop on the run play, you could have just punted the ball. It sets up, about 4th and 12 now, 4th and 11?
And yeah, we'll see what they draw up here. 3:54 remaining, 4th and 11 upcoming for the Seahawks. They'll go trips to the right, one receiver at the bottom of your screen. Aline sits in the gun with Devin Green to his right. And again, 4th down, need to get to the 25 if you're the Seahawks. Takes the snap, fakes the screen. It's going to be a design quarterback draw. And
He's
now
got
again,
room out
Aline
there.
going to try to make something happen himself. And he gets clocked a few yards down the field. Aline very shifty, able to make something out of nothing there, pick up a few, but it's not enough.
Yeah, and a great job by the Howard defense. The thing with Aline, he being a former running back, he's able to shed off tackles and pick up the extra yards. So Howard did a good job of rallying over there. And a great stop. So Howard turns the ball over, but their defense gets a stop, and DMA turns it over on downs. And I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
this is kind of what we expected here. Both defenses right now are winning the game.
How about this? I formation out of Howard. They're going to try to pound the football here, hand it up to Watson up the middle. Give him 2 on first down.
I think that's the one difference you see from Howard this year is they're still trying to find that running game.
McCloskey in on the stop that time for the Seahawks. Give him 2 on first down. That sets up 2nd and about 8. Clock now at 3 minutes, and we are running through the first quarter. Again, it's been a defensive first quarter. DMA has shown a little bit more on offense to this point, though penalties have killed him, and Howard now trying to gain some type of rhythm offensively. They've yet to do so. But Matthews back under center here. Motion. A little pro formation here. Now deep motion. Turn, and they're going to give it on the deep handoff to Darmian Ross. And DMA does a good job of bottling him up a few yards downfield.
I think he
maybe.
lost the ball
I
again.
think he might have lost the ball. We'll have to wait and see. Anything from the crowd, nothing from the officials. And another fumble for Howard, and DMA going to start another drive in Howard territory. The 2nd forced fumble, 2nd turnover forced by that DMA defense. And this time it was Damian Ross with a fumble. And, Jay, you talked about it at nauseum in the pregame, and so far in this one, it killed him against Archmere, and it's killing him here early.
Yeah, you have to be when you're playing a team like DMA and you're fighting for extra yards. You got to hold on that football because they're going to rip it out. They pride themselves in forcing turnovers, and so far they have done that. And again, you can't don't discredit him. He's running for extra yards, but you just have to protect that ball. Let's see, we have timeout DMA.
And that's going to be Coach Lincoln's 2nd timeout here in the first quarter.
Let's see if I can get some score updates for you here, Nick.
Yeah, 2:29, clock is stopped 0-0. DMA going to, again, start this drive at the Howard 38-yard line for the 2nd straight possession. They'll start in Howard territory. But some great games going on tonight, Jay. We got any updates?
Okay, well, St. Andrews football. Here's a new one, Nick. Game was called after 3 quarters due to darkness.
Wow. How about
St. Andrews doesn't have lights, of course, down there. They play at 4 o'clock on Fridays. But I guess the darkness either came quickly or it was one of those games that took forever. But they led Glasgow 42-14 when that game was called. So let's see what they decide to do.
Well, now they're going to bring in the big boy on this formation here. It's Roman, Greenlee, and McCloskey standing in front of Devin Green in the backfield. We got a full house look. Aline going to turn straight, give to Devin Green. He's off to the races. He gets to the sideline. There's that speed we were talking about. He's pushed down at the 20. First down and maybe a red zone opportunity coming up.
Yeah,
for
again,
DMA.
I like that. You got the extra big blockers in the backfield, and then he gets to the outside and uses his speed, picks up a nice first down.
I believe 18 yards on that carry. 4 carries now for 39 yards for Devin Green. So a new set of downs, 1st and 10 from the 20. And now Howard going to take their first time out. And you see the defense. One thing we talked about Howard J coming into this game was the depth. They're operating with about 35 players on the roster. They're rostered at 35. Not sure how many are dressed up here tonight. But you saw that against Archmere. These guys are playing both sides of the football for Howard.
Yeah.
They have to try to stay energized here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Score update, end of third quarter at AI. It's 30, Friends 36, AI nothing.
First and 10.
Quick timeout, wasn't it?
I don't think they called timeout. 1st and 10 now under center, and now another flag. And we'll see if this goes or which way this goes.
And remember, DMA has already had that sideline warning. The next time it will be a penalty.
It looks like it's going to be against Howard. At least Devin Green was happy about it. We'll wait and see. And that's going to be, yes, offside. Will go against Howard, their second penalty. So encroachment against Howard. That'll move the ball up 5 yards. So that'll take him to the 15. 1st and 5 for the Wildcats. 2:20 remaining in the first quarter. Same formation here with the lean under center. From the 15. Aline will turn. Another flag. Give to Devin Green, who lost his footing. So no gain on that one. We'll wait and hear what the flag is.
A lot of laundry here in this first quarter.
Yes, there is. Await now the call from the officials. And a false start, actually, so they get the 5 from the offside back. That's the 4th penalty for 25 yards in just the first quarter for DMA.
Yeah, so Howard's having turnover issues. DMA is having penalty issues. And they're canceling each other out right now at the beginning. But you're down deep in the red zone. Those are the penalties that a coach will not be happy with.
So 1st and 15 now, I believe. I'm not sure why. In my opinion, it should have been 1st and 10. They backed him up 10 yards.
I think they're going to catch it.
I think they caught that because that's not right.
No, I mean they unless it was a new 10-yard penalty for first
hold. It was not a hold.
No,
it
was
just
false
a false
start. Yeah.
So they're going to move him up 5 yards, I would imagine, after this.
It
It'll
should be
set up 1st and 10.
It should be 1st and 10.
But again, Jay, you talked about it, and if we were – kind of reminds me of the Eagles against the Bucs last night, if you will. The time of possession here in the opening quarter has been all Seahawks. Howard's had 2 possessions. They believe had two plays where they fumbled.
3 possessions, a punt,
and 2 turnovers.
And
I would say about 7 or 8 total plays.
Right, exactly right. Yep.
So time of possession largely in favor of DMA.
And we said
quarter.
Howard their defense can't afford to be on the field for a long period of time because. There we go. Now I think they got it right.
Interesting series of events that time. They'll give him 5 back as it should have been. After the 5-yard penalty. So what had happened was it was an offside neutral zone infraction, encroachment. That put him up 5, and then it was just a false start directly after that, so you put him back 5. There we go. It's like that never happened. So 1st and 10, 1:55. Clock is ticking here. Now Aline back in the shotgun. 1st and 10 from the 20. Aline will take it. Turn, hand to Devin Green, and what an open field tackle on the outside. That's a big-time play.
That's a big-time play. Imagine being one-on-one against Green.
Yes, Damian Ross with a nice tackle.
Yes.
He fumbled on the previous possession, but
he made up.
And you mentioned that is a tough open field tackle, and maybe 90% of the time he makes that man
right,
miss.
90% of the time Green's walking away there, and so that's a great play by Ross. Great open field tackle, and yeah, it's huge right now. It forces them in 2nd and 10.
So no gain on the green carry. Winding down first quarter action, still 0-0 on our top ranked matchup here in Class 2A. Aline sits in the shotgun. He's got Devin Green to his right. He's got 2 receivers up top, and Hines one-on-one at the bottom of your screen. 2nd and 10, dropping straight back. Looks for Hines. Now he sees a path. He's going to take off. Aline gets to the 15, lowers his shoulder, and he's going to be close to that first down marker at around the 10-yard line.
I think he's going to be a yard short, or about a half yard short on that spot.
So give him 8 on the carry, I believe. So that tackle was made by Demir Hollingsworth, who we had on the show Wednesday. Phenomenal football player and a great basketball player for them as well. But now we're looking at 3rd and about 3. For DMA, Aline under center. Here's that heavy formation now with McCloskey in front of Devin Green. 3rd and 3. They'll turn. Give to Devin Green. Going to try to let him get there. There's nowhere to run. What penetration by Howard. That was Demir Hollingsworth again making impact. And it seems like Howard, when they need a big play defensively, they get it.
They do, and that's a big play there. And it'll be right at the end of the first quarter, but that gives Lincoln a little more time to see what he wants to do, whether they attempt another field goal or go for it on 4th down. 4th
down upcoming. We'll take a break. When we come back, it's 2nd quarter action. We've got a battle here at Anthony Fusco Stadium at 0-0 between the Seahawks and the Wildcats. We'll be right back on Delaware Live Sports.
Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit bryans.loans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you.
And welcome back into Delaware Live Sports. Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell, Nick Halliday up top. And we've got a phenomenal matchup. Number 2 Howard versus number 3 DMA. Combined record of 9-1. Meeting here on this Friday night. An action-packed first quarter. It was all defense, 0-0 as we head to the 2nd. And a big decision upcoming here for Nick Lincoln and company. 4th and 3. And it looks as if, though, they're going to line up to go for it. And they tried a deeper field goal their last possession, muffed the snap. So wasn't able to get the kick off, and now it seems as though they're going to go for it here.
Yeah, and we'll see what they do, if they run a play or if they try to draw them all sides. Or
Aline, as it starts right now, sits in the shotgun. He's got Green to his right, McCloskey at the flanker to the left, and then he's got Hines and Jordan Green in the slot to the right.
And I like this call. The way their defense is playing right now, forcing turnovers, why not take a chance here and see if you can pick it up?
And you hear the crowd with the stomp, and you can hear that probably in the background.
They moved everything but the chains down the field, so that's why we got
there have been a few chain issues today.
That's why they got them.
And it looks as if though it's going to be 4th and about 5. So now they went from 4th and 3 to 4th and 5. Now 4th and 7.
And they keep on moving the ball back. And I think it all started. Remember, it was a loss on that 3rd down play. But now I'm wondering if they had the ball spotted correctly.
So it looks as though we're about set to get 2nd quarter action underway. And what a play to begin the quarter. 4th and 7 for the DMA offense, deep in Howard territory at the 15. Need 7 for the first down. Here's the snap. They're going to turn, fake it to Devin Green. Here comes the pressure. He gets rid of it, looking in the end zone. That ball's tipped out of the back of the end zone. Great defensive play that time. I believe it was Demir Hollingsworth who got a hand on it. And once again, the Howard defense steps up deep in their own territory.
Yeah, so they've turned the ball over twice, have not given up any points. They come back and force another 4th and out for DMA. Again, that was all set up by the pressure in the backfield. I mean, they hit Aline as soon as he threw it. He still got a pretty good throw out of it. But, unfortunately for them, it was incomplete. And turnover on downs, and the Howard defense stands again. This is I kind of thought it would be the other way. I thought it would be more of a high-scoring game. And so far, the defenses are winning out. But credit to the Howard defense. They've been on the short side of the field all game and have yet to give up any points.
1st and 10 for Howard. Fake the handoff. Now Matthews going to launch this one deep downfield.
Got a
One-on-one
receiver.
coverage. Has him. What a throw and catch. And a big first down for Howard. That's Demir Hollingsworth, who's brought down at around the 40. What a big play for the Wildcats.
Did Matthews show you his arm strength there, Nick? What a throw. Hits the receiver in stride. And that was great coverage. I mean, the one-on-one coverage, he's staying right with the receiver. What a throw by Matthews. What a catch. And the Howards making their defensive stand show with an offensive play like that. That's their first down of the game, Nick, and it comes here in the second quarter.
Give them 45 on the toss and catch from Matthews to Hollingsworth. Now they're going to turn, give it to Watson up the middle. Has a little bit of hole, and he's going to be close to another set of downs there, 8 or 9 on that first down carry.
Let's see if that defensive stop but just seemed to fire up this offense. They said, let's move the ball. Let's reward our defense for picking up our offense when we made mistakes. And now they're showing Howard's moving the ball here.
And again, if you saw that, what a throw by Matthews with the pressure coming. That was on the money, 40 yards in the air.
For me, that would be a top play candidate.
It definitely is. And now 2nd and 2 for the Wildcats, trying to gain some momentum here. Straight drop back for Matthews. They're going to go for Hollingsworth again. One-on-one coverage, and I believe he got him. Oh, no, tipped out. Good play in the back end. We'll see who was that in the secondary. And a good play for the Seahawks that time. It was number 22. Malcolm Roy, the sophomore, with a big-time breakup.
He stayed right with them, and like you said, last minute gets his hand in there, breaks up the pass. Love the call there by Ritter on that play. Takes a chance. On 2nd and 2, why not take a chance sometimes? I've always said that. 2nd and 2, 2nd and short. Why not take a chance to throw it? And because you still got a 3rd down to pick up the 2 yards.
Double slot this time for Howard. 3rd and 2, and that's going to be Tate now in the backfield for the Wildcats. Maybe got away with a false start. They're going to throw it out to the slot, and that's going to be a 1st down. Nice throw and catch as they found the open spot in the defense as Matthews found his man. I believe that's number 5. Kevin Ford on the reception.
Great throw again by Matthews. Good pitch and catch. He said when you only need 2 yards, you get to go out on a short route like that and pick up the
I believe it was a gain of about 7.
Yep.
So, new set of downs at the 22. Almost in the red zone are the Wildcats. This is by far the most momentum that they've had in the game. They'll double slide it once again. Hollingsworth at the bottom of your screen. He's been the go-to guy. They'll turn, give up the middle. What a play right there. Great penetration. That's number 3. Watts Henry is going to wrap him up for no gain.
Great job there by DMA. Stop that running play right from the start. We're seeing both teams playing some good run defense because both teams can run the ball very well, and right now the run defenses are doing a good job.
So they give him a loss of a yard. So 2nd and 12 now for Howard, sitting at the 24-yard line. First down's at the 12. They'll empty it out for Matthews. Motion across. He'll take the snap. They're going to roll him out of the pocket. They're going to throw the screen backside. That ball's caught, but great job by the DMA defense. They weren't fooled on it, and that's another loss. Good play by the Seahawks.
Yeah, good DMA defense, not fooled, and then they rallied around, made the tackle, and wow, what a What a play there by the Seahawks defense. Now it forces up 3rd and long for them. So both defenses are standing tall when the team gets close to that red zone or in the red zone.
So 3rd and about 13 for Howard after back-to-back losses. A run for a loss and then a pass for a loss. And here we go, 3rd and 14. Need to get to the 12. 2 backs in the backfield with Matthews, who sits in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, going to drop back. One-on-one coverage. They want to launch it to him again. That ball's intercepted in the back of the end zone. They challenged Malcolm Roy one more time, and this time he makes them pay.
I'll tell you what, great coverage there. And, he was the closest one to the ball. And, again, now a 3rd turnover for Howard on the offensive side of the ball. This time eliminates a good drive, and DMA takes over at his own 20.
Coach Ritter loves that one-on-one matchup with Hollingsworth. They went to it 3 times, that being the 3rd. First time, 45 yards. Second time, Roy breaks it up in the end zone. And the 3rd time, Roy picks it off for the Seahawks. And now we'll get another look at the DMA offense, who, again, has found some sort of rhythm, but just once they get into Howard territory, seem to stall out. We'll see what they do here and their first drive of the second quarter. 1st and 10 at their own 20. Aline in the shotgun. Devin Green sits to his left. Double slot formation for DMA. Aline takes a snap. He'll drop right back to throw. Going to fire across the middle. Had Jordan Green there for a second, but him and Hines kind of crossed paths, and it just zoomed by both of them incomplete.
Yeah, kind of like it looked like a crossing pattern. It's both, like you said, both crossed the pass there, and falls incomplete.
So that'll be 2nd and 10 now from their own 20 for DMA. And so far, Aline, he's 1 of 5 for 12 yards here in the first half.
Yes.
On the ground, 2 carries, 12 yards. So 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Trips to the left. 1 lone receiver at the bottom of your screen. And then Devin Green to the left of Brian Aline. 2nd and 10. Motion. Here's the snap. And it's going to be a direct snap into the hands of Cody House. And he's going to take it upfield and pick up about 5 yards on 2nd down. And that's going to set up 3rd and manageable.
Yeah. I like that play. We've seen some trickery out of this DMA offense.
So give House 5 on that one. 3rd and manageable now. Make it 3rd and exactly 5 from the 25-yard line. We'll see what Coach Lincoln and the Seahawks draw up here on 3rd down. They're going to go trips to the right. 1 receiver at the top of the screen. And, of course, Devin Green in the backfield. 3rd and 5 for the Seahawks. Motion, it's House. Double slot now. Aline looking to fire, has Jordan Green out in the flat. He makes the catch at the 25, makes a defender miss, makes 2 defenders miss. Now at the 35-40, and he's getting to the sideline, midfield, into Howard territory. How about you cut back inside? And Jordan Green showing off the Jets, and he may just get to the 15-yard line, to the 10, and he's finally pushed out of bounds at the 7. Jordan Green all yards after the catch, and just ran out of gas down there. He might have taken that the full way. What a play for Jordan Green.
Oh, wow. Was that incredible or what?
Unbelievable play.
See, the referees are huddling back here. I wonder if he stepped out of bounds earlier on this side, or?
We'll have to wait and see. As it stands right now, they're marking him at the 5-yard line.
And I think that's what they're saying. Oh, illegal forward pass.
So that, all right, so we're going to take a pause for a second here. So as of right now, Jay, I'm not sure what's going on. The play was 78 yards.
I think they called an illegal forward pass.
I think it may either that or a sideline warning. It doesn't seem they're backing the ball up.
Okay, so it
looks like they are. It might just been a sideline penalty after the catch.
After the catch, and it's a 15-yard penalty because they've already had the sideline warning. So that is the call. Good catch there, Nick.
So it'll be a 10-yard penalty or 15-yard penalty. after the catch from Jordan Green. So to recap for you, they were at the 25 on third down. Green made the catch at the flat, took it all the way to the 5. A sideline penalty backs him up 15. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line.
That was just
for DMA.
The referee needs to, when he does sideline warning, he's got to go more like this and not behind the back, because that's the same penalty as a legal forward pass. Something he might.
Turn and hand to Green. Nowhere to go, though. What a play by the big man up front defensively for Howard. That's the big captain, number 54, Wakeel Frazier, the senior.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, the Howard defense is doing a great job on Green. They are not letting him get much.
You're right. The last 3 carries for Devin Green have went for negative yardage, something you never see. They're actually going to give him a loss of 3 on that one. That's going to bring him to 35 yards rushing here in the first half. So 2nd and 13 after the loss of 3. Again, right after the huge play to Jordan Green, the senior receiver, who's got 2 catches now for 85 yards.
A score update from our other big game. Woodbridge 8, Careville nothing. Second quarter.
Another big game there. Aline now in the shotgun on 2nd and 13. Going to turn, hand the jet sweep off to Kyer Hines. Can he find some room? Gets to the sideline, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at around the 6, I believe. A nice carry that time for Kyer Hines. And it looks like some more laundry on the field.
I can't see it.
They're going to get together and talk about it. We've had our fair share
Looks
of
like
penalties.
DMA's backing up, but that doesn't mean anything. Legal start, something. It wasn't.
So a few penalties have been illegal formations today.
That's what it was.
Against DMA.
Those penalties are just adding up for DMA.
So I believe that's a 5-yard penalty, right?
5-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. I mean,
the 6th first half penalty for DMA, and that's good for 40 yards. So, I mean, the one thing we talked about, Jay, and you've talked about it, Howard's struggling with the turnovers, but DMA, they have some big plays, but they're struggling with the penalties.
Yeah.
It seems as though, and we talked right before this drive, as soon as they get into Howard territory or deep in the red zone, these drives have stalled out here in the first half. We'll see if they can change it up here.
Right, and those pre-snap penalties are just costly. But that sideline warning one was really, instead of being 1st and goal from the 5, you're back at the 20.
At the 26, they need to get to the 8 for a first down. So 2nd and around 16 for DMA. Ali in the shotgun. One back to his left. Here comes Jordan Green in motion. They're going to turn. Fake it to Jordan Green. There goes Brian Aline up the middle. Look at the speed. And he's brought down at around the, I want to say, the 11-yard line. You heard the DMA crowd looking for the horse collar, even in the PA call. PA announcer calling for the horse collar. And they're not going to get it, I don't believe.
Someone told me that rule doesn't exist anymore in high school.
Really?
I do not know. I was at a Tower Hill game last week, and we thought it was a horse collar. Someone told us that they believe the wording of it has changed now in high school football. So I don't know if that was the case, but from up here, it looked like a horse collar tackle.
So a gain of 12 on that play. That'll set up 3rd and 6. For DMA. Again, after the Aline carry.
Some more scores for you. Cape leads CR 14-7. Appo leads William Penn 21-7 with 8:05 left in the second quarter. That'd be another huge win for Appo.
They are finding their stride here.
Yeah. Ever since the game we did down there at St. George's, they came back late in that game but couldn't get the win, but they've been playing good.
Well, Jay, here we go. 3rd and 6 from the 14. Need to get to the 8. Aline in the shotgun. There goes McCloskey in motion. They're going to turn. Give to Devin Green. Let's see if he can get it. And what a play by Howard again on that penetration up front. That time, I believe it was number 2. Excuse me, that's number 9, Nareem Pryor, a freshman, getting in there on the play.
Sets up
and now another 4th down for the Seahawks.
Yeah, looks like they're going again.
Don't want to try another field goal, I guess. Something maybe you didn't see. Again, Nick Lincoln just used his 3rd timeout. They've got no timeouts the rest of the half. And now 4th and
like
about 2.
I was going to say a long 1, short 2.
So here we go. 4th and 2 from the 10-yard line. DMA needs to get to the 8 to keep the drive going. Trying the hard count. Not going to get him to jump. McCloskey now in motion. Here's the snap. Turn. Give straight away to Devin Green. Trying to let him get to the edge. And it's going to be real close. And he's going to have enough for the first down yardage. I believe it's a gain of 4.
Yeah.
So now our 1st and goal of the ball game. The Seahawks now get the seams past maybe that point that they couldn't get past before.
Yeah.
And now 1st and goal from around the 8-yard line.
Good job by Green keeping his feet moving. It's like you said, I thought that was going to be close at first, but he fought for an extra couple yards.
And we'll see if they go right back to Green here. 1st and goal for the Seahawks from the 6. Heavy formation in the backfield, a lean under center. Here's the snap. They'll turn. Give to Devin Green. Looking for a hole. He's wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Ken Howard doing a good job at the line of scrimmage when the DMA's trying to run up the middle, even with that big package that they bring in.
Damian Ross in on the carry, so they do give Green 2 yards on the carry, so 2nd and goal now from the 4.
With the half winding down, DMA gets the ball to start the second half.
Howard defense trying to remain tough here. Seahawks trying to punch it in for their first score of the ball game. A lean under center, heavy formation here again. On 2nd and goal, turn and give to Devin Green, and he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, but he's going to break a tackle, and he's in the end zone. Devin Green showing off the strength there to carry some defenders forward. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Yeah, great job. I thought Howard had him wrapped up in the backfield, and he breaks that tackle and takes it in for a touchdown and gets DMA on the board. And DMA turns that turnover into points, going 80 yards on that drive, all set up by that big play to Green, where the catch, and then Green did all the work with that run.
Mr. Yak, Mr. Yards after the catch. The senior Jordan Green got to the sideline, made a few defenders miss, was off to the races and pushed out at the 5, setting up the touchdown. Extra point is good for Joseph Ailope. And DMA on top 7-0 late in the first half, 3:07 remaining.
Yeah, that's a great drive for DMA. Finally made that turnover. Howard with 3 turnovers in the first half. And DMA finally made him pay there and gets on the board first, all importantly. 3:07 left in the first half, so Howard will get a shot here to try and answer. And Howard moved the ball for the first time last drive. Had some successful pass plays before the interception. So it's going to be interesting because DMA will get the ball to start the second half. So if they can get a 3 and out and maybe get the ball back. So a lot can change here. This is a big 3 minutes and 7 seconds. Just remember, like you said, DMA, I believe, are out of timeouts, right?
Yes, they are. DMA used all 3. Howard has 2 remaining. Ailope is set to kick off for DMA. My guess is this kick will be out of the back of the end zone. And if so, Howard will have to go 80 yards here with 3 minutes to go. You saw the big play to Hollingsworth on the last drive for Howard. The next one was intercepted, but they did have a little momentum as Ailope going to kick this one, and it's a perfect kick right into the hands of Howard. Move inside for Hollingsworth, broke 1 tackle.
I fumbled again.
And I think they're going to mark him. I think they're going to mark him down. But
down? Okay.
But the refs, they're going to mark him down. So the crowd was going nuts. The DMA sideline was hoping that was going to be another turnover. But unfortunately, if you're a Seahawk fan, it seemed as though Hollingsworth was down before the ball came loose.
I can't tell from up here. I just saw DMA pounce on the ball.
Yeah.
So
which we've seen a lot of so far here in the first half.
But I do believe that he was down.
So they'll begin the drive at the 23-yard line. 3 minutes and 1 second to work with here in our first half. 7-0 DMA leading Howard here at home in a matchup of two of the top three programs in Class 2A. Again, Howard on the last drive found success in the air to Demir Hollingsworth in that one-on-one coverage, though that was also the downfall of the drive as well, as the pass was intercepted by Roy in the end zone. 1st and 10, Rashawn Matthews in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap, going to roll right, fire, looking for Watson, and that pass falls incomplete. So clock stopped for the moment at 2:53, 2nd and 10. If Howard's going to come out here and throw the ball here, Jay, and maybe they aren't able to pick up a first down, you're going to leave some time on the clock for DMA. We'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Yeah, we mentioned DMA would be out of timeouts. If you run the ball a couple times here, don't get it, then they don't have as much time left. But Howard's trying to answer with a touchdown, so if they think they can pass the ball while not doing it, and I think they're going to call their first timeout here. See if I can get another update from that Woodbridge game. But, I mean, I'm telling you what, we've had a really good one, kind of like we expected. Kind of different than I thought it would be more of an offensive game. And right now the defenses are playing really well.
Yes, they are. DMA forcing 2 turnovers, I believe, so far in the first half. Could have had 3. Or, no, excuse me, 3 because they had the interception,
yes.
2 fumbles.
Yep.
Could have been 4. But they've had 3 turnovers and able to score at least once off the interception.
Yeah, and they scored on the one where they had to go 80 yards and not the shorter field. So that's 14-7 Cape over CR at the half. Let's see. Halftime, Tech. Sussex Tech 12, Delmar 7. At the half.
How about that? Again, it's been an interesting year here in the state of Delaware. So 2:53 remaining, 2nd down and 10. Howard going to now go trips to the left. Matthews takes the snap. Here comes the pressure. They're going to fire. Has it into the hands of Damian Ross. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short gain.
Great job by DMA forcing him out of bounds there. Stops that clock.
It's a gain of about 4 or 5. Give them 5. Second catch of the evening for Ross. So 3rd and 5, 2:47, big 3rd down here. If DMA is able to stop Howard, they would be able to get the ball back with some time left here. Matthews now going to take the snap. They're not going to run it. They're still going to let it fly. Fires right through the hands of Hollingsworth as Matthews wanted the back shoulder. And just a little too much heat on that one. So that pass falls incomplete, Jay. Now it's 4th and 5. You're going to see the punt unit for Howard. And that's going to give the DMA offense 2 minutes and 42 seconds to work with as we wind down first half action.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, that's huge. Good stop by the DMA defense. And like you said, they're going to get some time here with the ball back. And we see on the kickoffs, their kicker can kick. It looks like unsportsmanlike on DMA.
Wow, that's a big.
And
it's
on
going to
Howard,
offset.
so
Okay, I was
offset.
going to say they'll offset. And just trying to settle things down here in a big matchup. Again, with 2 of the finer programs here in the first state, and it's been a little chippy, but for the most part, a great game.
I am not sure since that was post penalty. Does that bring up 4th down? I would think, right?
I would imagine, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I just couldn't tell if their offense was still on the field, and I was like, I think it's post possession. The thing with the unsportsmanlike, I believe if you get 2 a game, you are tossed. So something to keep in mind.
Cody House back to receive as heels at the 41. 2:42 still remaining as Howard set to punt this one away. Here's the snap. Punt is off, and it's a decent one, I believe. Has some hang time on it. Going to hop at the 50, and they're going to let it take a Howard roll close to the 35-yard line, exactly at the 35, and that's where DMA will have this most likely final possession of the first half. 2:29, they lead 7-0, and we'll see what the offense can do here in the 2-minute drill.
Yes, absolutely, Nick, and Howard got a good bounce on that one, but right now DMA's offense, I think, has been in gear. You know what's been costing them is the penalties.
DMA, 7 penalties for 40 yards in this one. 7 first-half penalties for the Seahawks. Not something Coach Lincoln's going to be happy about.
I have a feeling it's in both locker rooms. Howard's going to be possession, don't turn the ball over, and DMA stop with the penalties, right? So,
well, let's see what they can do. 2:29 to work with, up by 7, a lean in the shotgun, and they're definitely going to try and put some more points on the board. 1st and 10 from their own 35. Motion for Coombs. They're going to turn, hand it to Coombs, and now it's a double reverse pass. Philly special looking for Brian Aline, and in and out of his hands as Coach Lincoln brinking out the trickery there on first down. They wanted to run a little Philly special 2.0.
Yeah, exactly right. And, wow, I'll tell you what, for a first-year coach at DMA, he's pulling out all the stops in this one. Hey, their play calling has been fabulous.
Jordan Green had the big catch last time. That time he's the one that put it in the air, in and out of the hands of Brian Aline, the quarterback, who was a running back and used to catching some passes just in and out of the fingertips that time. 2:22, 2nd and 10 now for DMA. Aline once again in the gun where he's mostly been all night, and they're going to load him up with trips to the right. Again, 2nd and 10 from their own 35. Aline now going to take the snap. Steps up in the pocket. Going to light some air on this one. Has Hines, looking for Hines, and it seems as though maybe he lost the ball. He didn't look or maybe lost the ball.
Right,
Put that one in the air, gave him a shot, and he just didn't see it.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, like the call, like the fact that he put some air under the ball. And
both quarterbacks completing 2 passes in the first half. Aline, 2 for 7, 90 yards, and Matthews, 2 for 9, 49 yards. As both quarterbacks just struggling in the ball through the air so far, and a lot of that yardage for DMA coming from that Jordan Green yards after the catch. 3rd and 10 now from their own 35. Double slot for DMA. Aline takes the snap out of the gun. Has to get out of the pocket. Here comes the pressure. What's he going to do? Going to try to cut inside. Nowhere to go. And he makes a defender miss at the 40-45. Gets to midfield, and that's first down yardage before he's finally wrapped up by Damian Ross. And the shiftiness that time from Aline, a big play.
Yeah, it's a big play. A great job by the sophomore because he made as Mark Zumoff, he turned garbage into gold there.
Oh, we're missing Mark Zumoff.
Yep.
Clock ticking now, 1:58. Trips to the left, 1st and 10 from midfield. That ball's in and out of the hands of Aline. That's a loose ball, and that's going to be hopped on by Damian Ross. First down, Howard, and a big turnover for DMA, their first of the half.
Yeah, turnovers have been key in this half. It gives Howard good field position with a minute 51 and a couple timeouts as they take over in DMA's territory.
That snap just had maybe a little too much juice on it right off the fingertips and helmet of Brian Aline, and then tipped around in the backfield before being recovered by Damian Ross, who's had a phenomenal first half defensively.
Yeah, he has.
Making multiple plays. Again, has that fumble on offense, but been all over the field on defense for the Wildcats. So now Howard J in Seahawk territory. 1st and 10 from their DMA 44 and 151. Still 2 minutes to work with for the Howard offense. A big forced turnover. Could be a shift in momentum. See how the offense does here.
It could be here. Remember, the only touchdown he gave by DMA was scored after a Howard turnover.
And now a heavy formation in the backfield for Matthews. This time they're going to play action out of it. Only a 2-receiver route. He's going to launch it deep looking for Hollingsworth, and he didn't know what shoulder to look over, just out of his reach as Matthews had no shot at him there.
Yeah.
But they load this time, Jay. They load him up in the backfield. They play action. It was only a 2-man route on that play.
You described that perfectly, Nick. Like you said, it was only a 2-person route.
And they knew where they were going with that before the snap, obviously. Matthews knew he was going to be dialing up Demir Hollingsworth. Just couldn't get the throw there, and now 2nd and 10 for Howard. Again, time maybe not a factor here with 1:45 still to play. We'll have to wait and see, and they're going to load it up once again in the backfield. Heavy formation in the pistol with Matthews with the running back behind him. Play action again. It's going to be another 2-person route, and they're going to fire. They are just going right for Hollingsworth, and he's got him that time. They are doing nothing but focusing on number 6 offensively. That is Howard. This time Matthews finds him for a big play.
Yeah, and like you said, it's only a 2-person route, but they knew exactly where they wanted to go with the ball.
Same exact play as the previous one. This time they just said, look over the right shoulder, and Matthews put it on the money to the 15, I believe. A gain of 30. And now we'll see what Howard can do. 132, 1st and 10 now from the 15. Here's the snap. They're going to turn it and give it up the middle to Watson. And nowhere to run, maybe a gain of 2. So clock ticking, 118 now, Jay. I'm not sure about the field goal game for Howard.
Yeah.
Non-existent, I would believe.
The only game I saw them against Archburg, they went for the 2-point conversion. We're never really in field goal position the rest of the game way, so.
And here we go. There's that one-on-one outside for Hollingsworth. They're going to load him up in the backfield. This time he's going to pull it. Matthews fakes the handoff, tries to get to the sideline. What a play on the outside by DMA. I believe that was Cody House who got out there to make the tackle, and he shut down that edge real quick.
Yeah, that's great defense, and you kept them in bounds, so the clock is running here. More importantly, we're down to 37 seconds.
So 3rd and 7 now. Matthews picks up 1 on his first carry of the ball game. Clock is running here, 24 seconds to go, and it's 3rd and 7. Howard kind of just standing around here. Need to snap the football. Here's the snap. Taking, looking for somewhere to go, firing to the end zone, and that's in the hands. Touchdown, going up and getting it. What a play on the outside. I can't get a number. That's number 10 for Jamal Johnson, the sophomore. And, Jay, again, we're in a tough spot with the window down in front of us in the press box. There's some glares up here with the lights. One-on-one coverage. They saw it again. Coach Ritter likes that, and he's going to take his guy over the other guy every time. And that time, a perfect throw from Matthews.
I was going to say another strike by Matthews.
And just gave him a chance to go get it, and Johnson did the rest.
Yeah, absolutely. What a throw.
Again, I believe that was a 13-yard touchdown.
Going for 2, obviously, here, Nick.
So we'll see if they can get it. They're going to throw it wide open in there, but couldn't get him the ball. Or he caught it.
He caught it.
Oh, my goodness. Demir Hollingsworth sliding across the middle, ran the under route on the play action. This one was Matthews threw it behind him. He reversed his body, caught it behind, and able to slide into the end zone. And now the officials are going to talk about it, I believe. But that's going to be a phenomenal 2-point conversion catch for Demir Hollingsworth.
Did it? Yeah. Let's see.
So just like that, 8-7, Jay Howard takes the lead. They force the turnover, get the ball back with 2 minutes.
Howard takes advantage of the DMA fumble, goes down and scores with 11 seconds left. And then that I said we don't have a kicker sometimes. That 2-point conversion can be a difference in the game, and it is here in the first half as they take that 8-7 lead. But, man, Matthews was on fire that drive. And like you said, it was basically one-on-one matchups. And Rivers said, throw it. Let our guy beat the other guy. And they did. And that's a great answer there by Howard. Where it looked like DMA had a chance to get a score and get the ball back.
Yeah.
And instead, Howard gets the late touchdown and the 2-point conversion, take a 1-point lead and kind of quiet this crowd down. great to see fans back in these stadiums. A packed house here tonight at DMA, and there's a lot of energy in this place. And right now it's a little, a little quiet. But plenty of football left in a one-point game.
Again, the big play that time came to Hollingsworth, who took it for 30 yards. And now they're going to
his knee was down.
His knee was down, yeah. So 10 seconds remaining. We'll see what DMA does here. May just take a knee on it, take it to the locker room. But what a drive that time. What an answer from Howard. They got the momentum with the forced fumble. They get the ball back. And Hollingsworth for 30, and then Hollingsworth for 2-point conversion. And then it was obviously Johnson who caught the touchdown pass.
Yeah, and what a play. We were watching after that second down run where he got tackled in bounds, and the clock was ticking down. And we thought there was a lot of confusion out there, and instead Matthews throws a strike and gets the touchdown right before the half.
So we'll see what they do here. Maybe they're going to take a shot at a Hail Mary.
Yeah, he's got – Lane proved that he can throw the deep ball, so why not take the chance?
10 seconds to work with 8-7 lead now for Howard on the road in a battle of top 3 programs. Aline, they are going to launch it deep, so he's going to find some rhythm, and he might not be able to get it off. He does, fires incomplete, and that'll leave 1 second on the clock. He tried to get it to the 35 to Jordan Green and in and out of his hands.
Yeah, the problem was he was trying to throw it deep, but the pressure of Howard just got to him, and then it forced him to run where he could not get any momentum to throw it deep, so he tried the underneath route. And incomplete with 1 second left. Let's see what they decide to do here, see if they take another shot.
1.7 seconds to go.
That's a long throw, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It had to be about 60 yards in the air. Or they've been phenomenal with yards after the catch. Maybe just put it in one of your receivers' hands and see what they can do. 8-7 lead, 1.7 seconds left on the clock. Last play of the first half for DMA. Aline drops back. Wow, heavy pressure, and he escapes it. Now going to try to put it in the air, fires across the middle, and that ball falls incomplete. Just a phenomenal job to escape that pressure from who else but number 54, Wakeel Frazier, who has been phenomenal on that Howard defensive line. And that brings us to the end of first half action. And what a first half it was, Jay. 8-7 lead as Howard punches it in, gets the 2-point conversion to take the lead late.
A good first half of football for us to watch. A lot of turnovers, a lot of penalties, things to be cleaned up. But what an entertaining first half, and a big score there by Howard. They convert that turnover, get the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. They go into the break on the road in the hostile environment with the 1-point lead. Come back for the second half. That's all I can.
3 turnovers. They had to lead with 3 turnovers,
exactly
8-7.
Right.
Turnovers have been the Achilles heel so far for Howard, and penalties has been the Achilles heel for DMA. They've got 7 of them in the first half. We're going to take a break. When we come back, it's second half action live here from Delaware Military Academy. An 8-7 lead for Howard over DMA as we head to the break.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is a perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
but have you tried Premier?
We all know that choosing the right company for home preservation can be challenging. Your home is your castle, and only the best and most trusted will work, right? Of course. So why is Ace Handyman Services different and the right choice? We take great pride in our easy, no-hassle scheduling and communication process. You call, we answer, and we listen. Or take advantage of online booking 24/7. Once we understand your home needs, we schedule a craftsman to arrive at a convenient time for you. You then receive a pre-call the night before from your craftsman. On my way text notification so you know when to expect your craftsman to arrive. Regular updates on the progress of your job. Even follow-up prior to any warranty expiration dates. Easy, convenient, no surprises, ever. Our commitment is to treat your home, your family, your time, and your privacy with respect. Rest assured, you are always our top priority. Our multi-skilled craftsmen will complete the work on your home in a workmanlike manner. If we don't, we'll come back to make it right. It's what we do and have been since 1998. Simply put, we're different. Ace Handyman Services, bringing helpful to your home.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway, Blue Coast features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple food that highlights the flavors of Southern Delaware. With chef-inspired daily specials, an award-winning wine list, and an extensive list of craft cocktails and local beer, Blue Coast is the perfect spot for a night out. Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round for lunch and dinner. See you soon.
High school athletics is not what it used to be. The sporting goods industry has been disrupted, adding to coach and athletic director daily challenges. BSN Sports stands ready to change the fundamentals of our industry, giving our customers the advantages they need right now. Your dedicated local sales pro is supported with nationwide team service, including sport and category experts. Get the look of D1 colleges and pro teams with our program that streamlines ordering your staff apparel, player gear, and fanwear. Stretch your budget with our fundraising solution. Free and ready in minutes. Our campus branding products are perfect for boosting school and team pride. BSN Sports has the advantages you need right now.
Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit bryans.loans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership.
Hi, it's Scott and Lauren from Soto Concepts.
And today we're at Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware. Catch 54 is committed to serving beautiful, simple coastal cuisine overlooking the bay. House favorites include signature crab cakes, shrimp and grits, our famous 54 burger, all accompanied by a wine spectator wine list and a great selection of craft ales and cocktails. Catch 54 offers delicious nightly specials, award-winning waterfront dining views, and the best happy hour in town.
Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware, open 7 days a week.
See you soon.
Your home, Your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution, we are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
At Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect health-screened craftsmen who wear gloves and face masks and follow minimum 6-foot distancing, virtual conferences to discuss project details, job quotes delivered electronically or brought to your door for your review and approval, and our showrooms in Newark and Rehoboth Beach remain open for limited appointments.
We're here together.
Operating with precautions.
To protect our staff.
And our customers.
High Five Hospitality was founded in 2004 when 3 guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise concept to Delaware. They now operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings, 6 locations throughout Delaware, and 2 locations in Maryland. B-Dubs has weekly and game day specials on their delicious food and beverages. Stop in one of their convenient locations today. The Stone Balloon Ale House features a unique blend of crafted food and an array of spirits, all flavored with a dash of nostalgia. Our culinary mantra is comfort food playfully reimagined, and we prepare seasonal favorites that strive to please the palate and resurface a memory. Limestone Barbecue, from our mouth-watering Texas-style brisket, fall-off-the-bone chicken, and St. Louis ribs. Southern-style sides, mac and cheese, baked beans, cornbread, sweet tea, and our homemade pickles. Be prepared as your bread will be your napkin. Yup, we are that kind of barbecue. Expectation. You'll have a tough time choosing between our exclusive dishes to help get you through the day. French toast, French crepes, Belgian waffles, and of course, our famous Eggs Benedict. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sotel Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sotel tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sotel Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy.
But have you tried Premier?
We all know that choosing the right company for home preservation can be challenging. Your home is your castle, and only the best and most trusted will work, right? Of course. So why is Ace Handyman Services different and the right choice? We take great pride in our easy, no-hassle scheduling and communication process. You call, we answer, and we listen. Or take advantage of online booking 24/7. Once we understand your home needs, we schedule a craftsman to arrive at a convenient time for you. You then receive a pre-call the night before from your craftsman. On my way text notification so you know when to expect your craftsman to arrive. Regular updates on the progress of your job. even follow-up prior to any warranty expiration dates. Easy, convenient, no surprises, ever. Our commitment is to treat your home, your family, your time, and your privacy with respect. Rest assured, you are always our top priority. Our multi-skilled craftsmen will complete the work on your home in a workmanlike manner. If we don't, we'll come back to make it right. It's what we do and have been since 1998. Simply put, we're different. Ace Handyman Services, bringing helpful to your home.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway, Blue Coast features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple food that highlights the flavors of Southern Delaware. With chef-inspired daily specials, an award-winning wine list, and an extensive list of craft cocktails and local beer, Blue Coast is the perfect spot for a night out. Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round for lunch and dinner. See you soon.
And welcome back inside Delaware Live Sports. Nick Allison journey alongside my broadcast partner, Jason Winchell. Nick Halliday up top on the booth, and a phenomenal matchup here live from Delaware Military Academy. 8-7, Howard leading DMA as Howard was able to punch it in late in the first half. They got forced a turnover with 2 minutes, took it 50 yards in for the score. Jamal Johnson, 10-yard touchdown catch. DMA's score came on a 4-yard run by Devin Green, and that's where we are, 8-7, and we're about ready for second half action. And again, our game of the week is brought to you by First State Orthopedics. First State Orthopedics has 29 physicians and 46 total providers, which provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions and are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. They serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Goldie Beacom College, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. First State Ortho operates at Christiana, Wilmington, Bay Health Medical Center, Jennersville Regional Hospital, Eden Hill Medical Center, Dover Surgery Center, and the First State Surgery Center. Their doctors are available to all the local emergency and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. For more information, please visit firststateortho.com and be sure to mention you saw their ad on Delaware Live Sports. Again, going over some of the stats here after the first half. You look over at DMA, Brian Aline, 2 of 8 for 90 yards, 4 carries for 40 yards. Devin Green, 11 carries, 50 yards, and a touchdown. Jordan Green had those 2 catches and one big one, and he's got 85 total yards on offense for the Seahawks. Looking now over at the Howard Wildcats, R.J. Matthews, 5 of 13, 92 yards and a score. Watson, 6 carries for 20 yards. Ross has 2 carries for 18 yards. And then Hollingsworth and Johnson, they're doing the receiving. Hollingsworth, 4 catches, 76 yards, and a 2-point conversion. Jamal Johnson, 1 catch, that 13-yard touchdown.
Yeah, what an exciting first half we had. It was one of those. It was an exciting first half, but I think both coaches probably saw it as a sloppy first half.
Yeah.
Howard turnover issues, DMA penalty issues.
You said it, absolutely.
Yeah. I think that's big, and I think both teams. It's a big game.
Yes.
So I think both teams came in hyped, and for Howard they were overhyped. They caused the turnovers. For DMA, the overhype was caused by penalties. Now you had halftime. Now settle in, come out, execute your game plans here in the second half, and let the better team walk out with the victory here tonight. In this, you should see all the people in this place.
It's packed.
It is packed. Look at the sidelines. Look at behind the fence over there. It's great atmosphere in here, and they're here to see a great game. And the first half did not disappoint. That's for sure.
So Howard, they took the opening kickoff, so it's going to be DMA receiving the second half kickoff. And, I mean, you talked about it. We'll elaborate a little bit here. DMA 7 penalties in that first half for 40 yards, and that does not include the sideline warning that they received earlier.
Right, and those are accepted penalties. So,
correct, yeah.
7 accepted penalties.
And then you look at Howard, Jay, put the ball on the ground 3 times, lost 2 fumbles, and thrown an interception. So 3 turnovers, could have been 4, and they still have the lead 8-7.
Right, and then what? And you know how they got the lead? They took advantage of DMA's only turnover.
A little squib kick here. It's going to be fielded at the 40, breaking a tackle and getting to midfield. That time, I believe, was Malcolm Roy, the sophomore, who also has the interception. And a nice kickoff return there, and another drive for the Seahawks. Are going to start close to Howard territory. They're right at midfield.
Yeah, great starting position here for DMA. Them trailing by 1. Let's see. You know, in the first half, we saw a lot of how do you say this, play diversion by DMA. A lot of trickery, a lot of sometimes snaps to a running back, sometimes wide receivers coming in motion. The Philly special.
Yeah, we saw that.
So let's see if they stay creative here in the second half, try and keep this Howard defense off balance.
1st and 10 from midfield, a lean in the gun with Devin Green sitting to his right. Jordan Green going in motion. Here's the snap. They're going to hand it off to Devin Green, trying to start the second half off on the ground, and what a run to get the second half started for Devin Green. He's fired up. Give him 11 on the first carry. Or excuse me, that wasn't Devin Green. I believe that was DeFear Watts, number 3 on the carry. Excuse me, as Watts with a great pick up there for 11.
Throw some trickery at us.
His second carry, give him 15 yards. They're going to try to pound him again, and this time he runs right into the linebacker, number 55. What a play there.
And we
saw the hole and made the tackle. That was Aaron Washington.
We were talking at halftime, Nick, you and I, and Nick, and we were saying that we thought the Howard line did a great job. Defense line did a great job in the first half, controlling the DMA running game and also putting the lean under pressure a lot in that first half. He had to make a lot happen with his legs.
And again, a lot of other quarterbacks might not have been able to do what he did. There could have been a lot more sacks for that Howard defense in that first half had it been an immobile quarterback. But Brian Aline making them miss. Now 2nd and 8 here into Howard territory for DMA. They're going to turn, hand it off up the middle. I believe that's Watts again. He breaks a few tackles, and he's close to another first down. That's going to be good for about 8. And that's going to be first down yardage for Watson. He's getting the carries here to open up the second half instead of Devin Green.
Yeah, let's.
And they're going to mark him a yard short.
He looks a little short, unless they bring out the chains for a measurement, but the clock's still running, so.
So give him 7 on the carry. Second, now it'll set up 3rd and 1, big 3rd down, and usually 2-down territory. Here, it looks like for the Seahawks, we'll have to wait and see, but 3rd and 1 for the moment. Need to get to the 29-yard line. Aline in the shotgun. Coombs in motion. Here's the snap. They're going to play action to him. Now they're going to throw one-on-one. Looking for Kyer Hines, and he's got his man with the catch. And I believe he's going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. A diving catch for Kyer Hines, who I believe went down at the 1. And now 1st and goal upcoming for the Seahawks.
Yeah, and in high school, as soon as that knee is on the ground, so they must have said that the knee was down at the 1. So it'd be, like you said, 1st and goal from, it looks like the half-yard line.
29-yard gain, and now 1st and goal from the 1 for the Seahawks. Trying to take the lead. That snaps over the hands of Aline, but what an athletic play to catch it. Now he's going to try to get to the outside, and he's tackled at the 5, a loss of about 4. But what a heads-up play there just to stop maybe a turnover.
You said that for a sophomore, that heads-up play. And then it almost made something out of it. But now you see with him being marked down short of the touchdown, you see how everyone's going, oh, he's only a half a yard short. But stuff like that
exactly right.
Really changes the complexion of the game there.
So 2nd and goal now from the 5-yard line after the 4-yard loss on the, if you will, carry from Aline. So 2nd and goal from the 5. 2 receivers, it's Hines and Jordan Green to the left. Devin Green's in the backfield. Motion across. Here's the snap. They turn, give it to Devin Green from the 5, and he's in for the touchdown, his second of the night. A 5-yard touchdown carry for Devin Green, and DMA regains the lead.
Great job there by Green. Great shiftiness. Gets in there for a touchdown, and that's.
And Jason, the second straight carry for a touchdown. The last carry of the first half for Devin Green went for a score, and now his first carry of the second half leads him to a score. Henry did most of the rushing on the drive. He's up to 24 yards, and then they finish it with Devin Green.
Took advantage of the short kickoff, and that's the key there. And take advantage, and now they get the lead, 14-8.
Extra point is good for Ilope. Green with his second 4-yard touchdown run of the night, and that regains the Seahawks the lead here at home over Howard, 14-8. We've got a good one here on this Friday night.
Yeah, it's been a really great game.
So 14-8, 8:51 remaining here in the opening half. About a 3-minute and 9-second drive.
How about
for
this?
DMA that went 50 yards.
How about this score? Woodbridge 16, Caravelle 6.
14-6, and you know what happens in the fourth quarter.
16-6 as they just added a 2-point conversion. So unbelievable there. It looked like Caravelle was getting back into the game. They had cut it 8-6 with 7:13 to play in the third quarter, and an answer for a 38-yard touchdown. Seth Smart to Westcott.
One of our top plays from last week, and they're out doing it again this week. No surprise there for the Blue Raiders. Head coach Marvin Dooley having a lot of success in his inaugural season down at Woodbridge. They've been the team, had a lot of success this year, and they're looking to remain undefeated. Kickoff underway into the end zone. It'll be a touchback for Howard. We'll get our first look at Howard's offense here in the second half. And Jay, they were struggling early in the first half. This Wildcat offense kind of found that stride late, able to punch it in. We'll see if they can carry that momentum into second half action.
They found their stride in the passing game, and Matthews showed that he can put the ball on. And a lot of it was out of a kind of like a full house backfield.
Yes, it was.
And it was only one or two receivers on the pattern. And the coverage wasn't bad. Matthews just threw the ball in there. So let's see. But DMA has done a good job of slowing down the Howard ground attack, and they forced the 3 first-half turnovers.
Once again, Howard going to keep it tight here on 1st and 10 from the 20. Hollingsworth's going to be in a 3-point stance as the tight end on the right side. They're going to turn and hand off, and that's going to be a loss. Absolutely blown up by the Seahawks. I believe that's number 8 in on the stop, Zachary Johnson. And that's going to be a TFL tackle for loss.
Yeah, great job. Like you said, they've done a good job against this run, and there was a loss of 2 yards. And now it says up 2nd and 12. It puts Howard in a bad position.
2nd and 12, as you mentioned, Jay, after the 2-yard loss on the stop by Johnson, and 8:12 remaining still here in the third quarter as we're just underway almost in the second half. DMA took the opening drive of the second half down for a 50 yards and a score. Howard trying to answer here as they trail 14-8. Motion for Damian Ross. Trips to the left now for Matthews. He's going to fire. Has his man across the middle, and that's going to be caught and tackled at the 30. I believe that is number 5, Kevin Ford on the reception.
I think they're marking him about a yard short, half yard short.
So give him about 10 on that catch. So 3rd and 1, big third down upcoming here at the DMA 30 for the Howard Wildcats. We'll see if the DMA defense can hold them. You hear the crowd. 3rd and 1, need to get to the 30. They're going to load it up. Matthews takes the snap, turns, gives up the middle to Watson, and he's going to have enough for first down yardage.
That was key. Right after DMA scored, Howard did not want to go 3 and out.
So that's good for about 4 yards. New set of downs. And Watson, 8 carries now for 22 yards tonight for Howard. So now Matthews on first down will sit in the shotgun at the 32. They're going to turn, play action, fire once again across the middle. That ball's tipped and almost intercepted. Jordan Green came flying up, and it just went out of his hands there. And again, that one went off the fingertips, I believe, of number 8, Timothy Hill, as Matthews fired across the middle.
Yeah.
Now second down, double slot formation on 2nd and 10 for Howard. Trips to the left. Matthews pump fakes, maybe looking downfield, going to step up in the pocket. He's going to fire, one-on-one coverage, looking for his man deep and in and out of his hands as he had his intended target. I believe that was Demir Hollingsworth. And Hollingsworth once again, Jay, had a step.
Yeah.
But just couldn't haul it in. Great ball thrown by Matthews across the middle. It looked like it just went in and out of the hands of Hollingsworth, just right through the basket there.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I thought he was going to take off there. I was going to say, we haven't seen him really take off. But, as he was running, he saw wide open receiver and just misconnected.
And you see, obviously, the matchup that Coach Ritter likes. He's trying to take advantage of his receivers down the field. So 3rd and 10 now, need to get to the 42 for Howard. Here's the snap. Matthews, they're going to try to roll him out. Going to fire to the sideline way over his intended target, Jamal Johnson's head. And now 4th and 10 for Howard. They're going to have to send out the punt unit.
Again, all set up by the DMA pressure there. He had no chance for Matthews to set his feet on that throw and cause the incompletion.
So DMA takes the ball 50 yards on their opening drive for a touchdown. Then the defense comes out and does their job stopping the Howard Wildcats. Now they're going to punt it away. The DMA offense going to get the ball back here with 6:32 remaining in our 3rd quarter, up 14-8.
Yeah. Really good.
Back to receive, number 21, Cody House. Punt is away. It's a high one. Going to take a hop at the 40. Going to be scooped up by House. Nice play and able to get a few yards. But a heads-up play there by Cody House to pick it up, not let it roll. A good special teams play that time for the Seahawks.
Yeah, last week we were doing a broadcast of the St. E's game, and Pat said the same thing. He that's the lost art he feels in high school football. It seems like everybody's yelling poison, and you get out away and the ball rolls 20, 30 yards. And there, if you have a chance to pick it up, and he was able to pick it up and gained about 4 or 5 yards. It probably saved him 15 yards in the long run.
DMA offense back out onto the field coming off that 50-yard touchdown drive, capped off by the Devin Green 4-yard touchdown run. They're looking at a 14-8 lead, and now they'll open up in the shotgun from their own 40. On first down, Aline going to send Coombs in motion. Going to take the snap, fake it to him, throw out the screen to Kyer Hines. Makes the catch at the 40, tries to make a defender miss, makes one miss, and he'll be wrapped up a few yards downfield. Maybe a gain of 3 on first down.
Yeah, again, you see all the different motions that DMA runs there. Combs comes across, fake the handoff to him, throw a little wide receiver screen, and we say it all the time. Sometimes that wide receiver screen serves as a running play, and a nice 4-yard pickup on first down, and it sets you up in a good 2nd and 6 situation.
2nd and 6, you called it from the 44. Need to get to midfield for a new set of downs. Under 6 minutes to go in the 3rd. Motion, Jordan Green. They're going to hand it up the middle this time. Devin Green makes a defender miss, and there's that speed you're talking about.
Forget about
to
it.
The sideline, 20, 15, 10, and I believe he's wrapped up at the 1, and now we have a late flag behind the play.
Oh, hold on.
Some laundry late near the end zone as Devin Green exploded down the field.
What a great job by Howard of not giving up, because with his speed, I thought he was in.
I absolutely did as well. So there's laundry on the field at the 5-yard line. Referees are going to get together now. And not sure what this could be.
Sir.
And they're going to call a hold against DMA.
It looked like a legal hand. Was it a hold or illegal hands to the face?
I'll have to wait and see. I believe. Well, we'll see what they say right here.
Wondering if they called it on Green for stiff arm.
So some confusion down on the field now. It looks as if though.
Well, if it's at the 5,
so they're going to mark. They're going to take off the penalty yardage from where they marked him out of bounds, right, Jay?
It should be from the spot of the foul. So if the foul was at the 5, they mark it back 10 yards from the 5.
So
it looks like
late
a
holding call.
Yeah,
so
late holding call.
And maybe a penalty where you didn't even need to hold anybody. Green was going to get tackled at the 1, so another mental mistake for DMA, their 8th penalty, but we'll see if they can still cap it off here. 1st and 10 from the 16. After the big run by Devin Green. Here's a handoff, this time to Watts, and he's going to pick up good yardage there on 1st down.
Yeah, DMA's running game here in the second half, much better than it was in the first half. They're starting to find some holes through this Howard defense.
So I wonder what the yardage is they're going to give Green on the carry.
Green would get the down to the 5, and then the 10-yard penalty, or down to the 1, and then the 10-yard penalties.
Hand back off to Watts, looking to pound it in up the middle, and he's tackled at the 1. So it's going to be 1st and goal upcoming from the 1-yard line, a gain of 8 that time. So 49 yards on the carry for Devin Green. So Green now up over 100 yards after that carry. And a timeout, Howard, they're going to want to talk about it. It's 1st and goal from the 1. DMA up 14-8, trying to punch it in, make it a 2-score game. Devin Green, a 49-yard carry, was tackled at the 5-yard line. The penalty brought it back 10, but DMA looking to punch it in again.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're starting to find the ground game here in the third quarter here. And they're mixing it up between Green and Watts. And they're finding holes here in the second half. So whatever adjustments they made in that run game at halftime, credit to their staff because it has really been effective here in this third quarter.
Devin Green has 2 rushing touchdowns, both from 4 yards out. Now they're at the 1. We'll see what they do here. It looks as if, though, Watts Henry will remain the back, though, in the backfield for the Seahawks. 4:25 to go in the third quarter. 1st and goal from the 1 for DMA. A lean in the shotgun. Watts Henry to his right. Here's motion. Take the snap. Going to give it up the middle to Watts Henry. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Wow, what a good call there and a good run by Watts. And
so touchdown, Watts Henry, give him the 1-yard score. He's got 7 carries, 45 yards, and a touchdown now on the ground. And that was the Watts Henry drive, if you will. But Devin Green with the 49-yard carry setting him up. So Ialope back for the extra point attempt, and DMA is going to extend their lead 21-8 over Howard here late in the third.
Yeah, and so right now, 14-0 here in the third quarter for DMA. They have had the ball twice, scored both possessions. Howard had it once, punted. So the second half right now, all DMA. This is an important drive, I think, for Howard here, because right now DMA is controlling the second half.
So DMA set to kick off back to the Howard Wildcats. DMA has 2 possessions here in the second half. Both have went for touchdowns. $50 yards and about 58 yards on those 2 drives. And Howard going to need to find some momentum. We'll see what they can do here offensively. Going to have to find a way to put some points on the board. With the way this DMA offense is starting to click. And the kickoff, this one a high one, going to be returnable. Going to wind up into the hands deep of the Howard Wildcats. Got some room, makes a defender miss. That's Demir Hollingsworth. He's now close to midfield. We saw Cody House try to rip it out late there, but a nice return by number 6 in white, and he continues to have a pretty impressive performance here so far in this one.
Yep, absolutely, and great job by him. DMA's been kicking it in the end zone. And the one thing about high school, as soon as the ball goes in the end zone, you're not allowed to return it. And here, a little shorter kick, and Howard kind of made him play with a decent return here.
Howard's got a lot of bodies out there, definitely close to 12. So again, Jay, any updates?
So it looks like, and kudos to Brad Myers. He said he spoke with Slaysham coach Bill DiNardo. He said Middletown Sallies is going to try and reschedule their game for 10:30 a.m. tomorrow at Abyssino if officials can be available. And if not, it looks like the game probably will not be played if they cannot find it tomorrow.
So it's something to look out for. Maybe kickoff tomorrow, maybe not. We'll have to see how that all goes. But again, just our best wishes to everything going on over there at Salesianum. But back to the field here, 4:11. Clock stopped, and going to be a jump on Howard. Got a little too antsy there, and going to back him up 5. And if you're Howard now, you don't want the penalties to come. They've done a decent job so far. That's their 4th penalty, 15 yards so far in the game. So they're going to spread them out again. This is what they seem to be going to, or what they had the most success with in the first half, and that's spreading them out and trying to take shots deep. And again, the run game has not been there tonight for Howard. Matthews going to throw right to the flat. Diving catch is made. Pickup of about 5 out there at midfield, and that ball is hauled in by number 5, Kevin Ford. His 3rd catch. He's got 22 yards on the evening, and now we have a player down. And if that's who it, I think it would be a big loss for the Howard offensive line. Don't want to speculate, can't see the number who it is right now as they remain down at the 40. Trainers are going to go check him out. But under 4 minutes now to go in the 3rd quarter, a 21-8 lead for DMA.
We'll take a quick break, Nick, and come back here for more 3rd quarter action.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
but have you tried Premier? Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
but have you tried Premier?
Welcome back into Delaware Live Sports. Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell here at Anthony Fusco Stadium at DMA, where they host the Howard Wildcats in a battle of 2 top 3 ranked programs in Class 2A. And we knew it was going to be a battle coming in, and it has lived up to the hype so far. A 21-8 lead for DMA here at home over Howard after their most recent touchdown a few moments ago. Watts Henry able to punch it in for DMA. And again, a player down for Howard. We hope everything's okay there down on the field. But just to go over everything that's happened so far in this one, it all started out with a Devin Green 4-yard touchdown run. Jamal Johnson answered with a 13-yard touchdown catch from Rashawn Matthews. And then the 2-point conversion to Hollingsworth made it 8-7. Green ran another one in for DMA, 14-8. And then Watts runs in the 3rd, 21-8. That's where we stand. And the player that was down was, in fact, Wakil Frazier, the senior offensive and defensive lineman for the Wildcats, who has been playing a phenomenal game here tonight. He was the one causing most of that pressure up front for the Howard defense. and getting that push for the Howard offense, and he's going to have to leave the game at least momentarily here. We hope everything's okay with him.
Yeah, we do. Like you said, got to come out for at least one play, and hopefully everything's okay.
Yeah, it would be a big loss for them if he's unable to get back out there. Now 3:52 and ticking. Howard trying to find a spark here offensively. They trail by 2 scores. 2nd and 10 from the 49-yard line. Motion. Matthews takes the snap. Going to fire deep and way behind his intended target, Demir Hollingsworth. Again, just looked like another miscommunication between Matthews and his receiver.
Yeah, absolutely. And also some pressure came, and I don't know if that caused anything.
And you see the game plan here, Jason, for Howard is they want to air the ball out tonight. That's obviously been what they've been trying to do. Not really trying to run the ball, though Watson does have 9 carries. As the crowd's starting to get into it. It's 3rd down and about 11. Need to get to the DMA 41 if Howard wants a new set of downs. Johnson going to be split out, lone receiver at the bottom of your screen, and trips to the top. 3rd down for Matthews and the Wildcats. Here's the snap, going to drop straight back. Here comes the pressure. Has to get rid of it. They tried to set up a screen to Watson, but that pass falls incomplete. Good pressure by DMA, forcing yet another potential punt here on 4th down.
Yeah, great defense, great pressure up there, and good job by the DMA defense. How about a score update from Brandywine for their homecoming game against Mount Pleasant? 7-7 in the 4th quarter. It's a good one down there between 2 Brandywine School District rivals.
How about that one? Demir Hollingsworth set to punt it away for Howard. He's jack of all trades for that Wildcat offense. Takes his time and boots this one away. It's a high kick. Going to bounce, and that's going to be muffed, and that's going to be recovered by the Wildcats.
Yeah, that's
a big-time punt there from Hollingsworth. The hang time, Jay, and it caused a turnover.
And you called it perfectly, a muff putt. And Howard gets it. That's like completing a big pass down the field. So, again, they take advantage of it. There is a flag.
And a flag, though. This could be a big one if it's against the Wildcats. This would be a game-changing penalty. We'll have to wait and see. And it's going to be once again against the Seahawks. So that penalty will be declined.
It was an illegal block in the back.
Again, if it were to be accepted, the 10th penalty, it's 2 not accepted on the night for DMA, 8 accepted penalties. That was the 10th called penalty against DMA.
Yeah.
So a new set of downs and new life for this Howard Wildcat offense.
That's DMA's 2nd turnover of the game. Howard capitalized last time. Let's see if they can capitalize this time.
1st and 10. Here's the snap. They're going to air it out again. Johnson on the slant route. And good job to break that one up. And he's having a phenomenal game outside on DMA in the secondary. That's Malcolm Roy. Got to pick a couple pass breakups. Give him another one that time.
Yeah, he's playing exceptional well out there. Again, Howard's trying to take advantage of that one-on-one matchup and having no success with it.
Yeah, Roy's been spectacular in the secondary today. As now 2nd and 10 at the 23 for the Howard Wildcats. It's going to be trips to the right. Matthews once again in the gun. They're going to fire quickly out and in and out of the hands of yet his receiver once again. That was Ross as he tried to get him the football. And Matthews now has not had a completion in his last 7 passes.
Score update from Dover. Central leads 25-21. As Glenn Frazier and Pat Garianis has got a good one down there.
We knew coming in that our crew had some great games all up and down the state of Delaware here today, and they're living up to the hype. So 3rd and 10 upcoming now for Howard. 3:14 on the clock, 21-8 lead for DMA. Need to get to the 13 for a new set of downs. Matthews drops straight back, eyeing his receiver. One-on-one coverage, going to launch it to the end zone. And that ball, I believe, was caught for a touchdown. You're kidding me. What a play on the outside as Matthews left it up in the air, and it was hauled in.
Can I just go Mike Lang says, I love to say the word wow, but that's a wow.
That is an absolute
wow.
I believe that was Jamal Johnson yet again for his second touchdown. I'll have to be corrected on that.
All I know is that is a top play candidate right there.
Unbelievable.
I didn't think there was any way he caught that ball. Wow. And now, that's huge for Howard. They take advantage of another DMA turnover. And we got a ball game here, 21-14, and they will go for 2.
And they're going to go for 2. As you mentioned, Jason, 21-14, 3 minutes to go. I would love to see that play over again. What a play it was. Matthews now takes the snap. They're going to fire to the flat. The receivers run into each other. They tried to run a slant arrow on that one, and the slant arrow connected, and the ball falls short, incomplete. Still a 7-point game, 21-14. But, Jay, back to the touchdown throw. 3rd and 10 from the 23-yard line. Coach Ritter's been dialing this up all night. He's just going to have Matthews drop back, try to take shots on the one-on-one coverage on the outside. That time he had help over the top, but it didn't matter. He went up and got it for the score, Jamal Johnson.
Yeah, almost double coverage, like you said. And he goes up and somehow brings that ball in on looked like a fly pattern down the left side, and we got ourselves a ball game. How about Benny Mitchell down there in Woodbridge? Benny, first of all, having a scrapple sandwich. It's on Pat Garianis. But anyway, 16-12, Woodbridge leads late in the fourth quarter. Kerrville has the ball back. So, wow.
I mean,
we got 3 good games here on the throughout the state here on Delaware Live tonight, and I think that's going to make the boss man happy.
I mean, going back and watching that play, that was Demir Hollingsworth, on the touchdown catch. It was a 23-yard touchdown score. So 5 catches, 99 yards, and a touchdown now for Demir Hollingsworth, who also has the 2-point conversion. And Matthews with another touchdown. His second, but watching that play over again just now on the replay, Jay, on our board here in front of us up in the booth, he got 1 foot down.
And that's all you need.
In incredible fashion. And then an onside kick. It's going to be scooped up by DMA, and they're going to have great starting field position. Heads-up play that time by James Nevels, and now the DMA offense at least gets a little momentum after giving up that touchdown defensively. But a 23-yard touchdown from Rashawn Matthews to Demir Hollingsworth. And, again, that's a top 10 play nominee. And if you're watching and you're a Monday Night Football fan, we're going to send that one into ESPN because that's a you got mossed play there. What an absolute dime, and what an absolute way to go up and make that catch over 2 defenders, falling out of bounds, get the foot in. And now we'll see if DMA can answer. They still hold a 21-14 lead. 1st and 10 from the Howard 44. Here's the snap. They're going to turn, fake it to Devin Green. Now it's going to be a lean up the middle, breaks a tackle, and he's going to pick up first down yardage on first down, give him 10.
Yeah, again, great run by Lean. He keeps that ball for himself and picks it up.
6 carries, 45 yards now on the night for Brian Aline. Here's the up-tempo, Jay. We saw earlier out of the DMA Seahawks. Going to keep the no-huddle going here. For double slot formation, here's the snap. Straight drop back. Aline fires to the sideline, has his man. That's Jordan Green, who makes the catch for about 5 yards before he's wrapped up in the secondary.
Football final, Delaware 29, Sussex Tech 12. So Tech outscored 22-0 in the second half by Delmar. So good comeback there for the Wildcats. Another team knocking right outside our top 5, trying to knock themselves in there.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard catch by Jordan Green on first down. Aline back in the shotgun. Hines, the lone receiver, at the top of the screen. As they'll turn and give to Devin Green. He's got a hole. Trying to get to the outside, cuts back in, breaks a few tackles, then hit hard and around the 18-yard line. Give him a gain of 14 on the carry.
Seems like the holes are opening up here in this second half for the DMA Seahawks.
I agree with you. Again, wearing down that up front lineup for Howard. And again, I can't see out there if Frazier is back out on the field. I believe he is, and that would have been a big loss. So good to see him back out on the defensive line for Howard. But a new set of downs here for DMA. 1st and 10 now from the 18-yard line. Can still get another first down before 1st and goal. Trips to the left to lean back in the shotgun on 1st. Here's the snap. He'll drop straight back to throw. Looking to his left. Going to fire to his left. Looking for Hines, who has some space. And again, Hines lost it in the lights, but that one might have been uncatchable as it sails out of the corner of the end zone.
Again, see what DMA's doing offensively. A little mini upset in some volleyball. Number 3 ranked Padua with a 3-0 win over number 2 Newark Charter.
Well, Jay, I will say that was one of my picks. I picked Newark Charter. You know, my picks are not going as I planned this season.
Yeah, that's
in terms of at least volleyball. Yeah, I had Newark Charter there, but Padua, big win for them.
That's a big win for the Pandas tonight.
And now they're moving the ball back.
Had to be a penalty? Because it says 2nd and 25 on the board. That can't be right, can it? Yeah.
They're going to back him up even further.
So, must have been a personal foul penalty.
So I would assume another penalty.
Offensive pass interference. Wow.
That's
DMA.
a 15-yarder, so that'll back. How about that? We didn't see that on the field. So offensive pass interference, now it's 1st and 25. First down at the 9-yard line for DMA. What are they going to do on first down? They'll hand it off to Devin Green, looking for some space, and he finds a few yards in front of him. Give him about 3 or 4 on first down and set up 2nd and very long.
five on the play. 3 on the play.
15 carries, 120 yards for Devin Green, 2 touchdowns as well on the ground. So 34 seconds a ticking, could be the final play of the third quarter. A 21-14 lead here for DMA at home. 2nd and 22 from the Howard 30. McCloskey in motion. Here's the snap. Going to hand it up off the middle. Another nice hole. This time it's Devin Green again. And he picks up about 15 on that carry, and now 3rd and very manageable upcoming for DMA.
Okay. Green's doing a great job here in the second half, following his blockers, and they're from going from 1st to 25 to now 3rd and short. A win for the Seahawks.
After the gain of 16 on the ground, it sets up 3rd and about 4, but that'll do it for the third quarter. Howard and DMA battling it out here at Delaware Military Academy. 21-14 DMA leads. They have the ball trying to go back in the end zone. We'll start the fourth quarter here right after the break.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
At Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect health-screened craftsmen who wear gloves and face masks and follow minimum 6-foot distancing, virtual conferences to discuss project details, job quotes delivered electronically or brought to your door for your review and approval, and our showrooms in Newark and Rehoboth Beach remain open for limited appointments.
We're here together.
Operating with precautions.
To protect our staff.
And our customers.
And welcome back inside Delaware Live Sports. Nick Alcindrini, Jason Winchell, Nick Halliday on top of the press box here. We're entering the fourth quarter, a 21-14 lead for DMA over Howard here at home. A battle of two of the top 3 ranked teams in Class 2A. It's lived up to the hype, and it's been a good one throughout. And Howard able to answer on that last drive, and now looking for a defensive stop here as the Seahawks are trying to go in and get this lead back to 2 scores.
Yes.
So it's 3rd down and 5 from the 14. Need to get to the 9. They're going to hand off to Devin Green, try to let him get the edge, and he does. Nice cuts upfield, and
he's still on his feet.
He's still on his feet. Took an arm tackle and broke it.
But guess what? He went backwards, and now he's very close to that first down. He had it before he got knocked back a little bit.
And you're right, Jay. They're going to mark him short. They are going to mark him short.
Now here, it looks like they're going to go, but I was going to say, do you think about kicking a field goal and making it a 2-possession game? It looks like they're going to go for it, and why not? Green's had success running the ball. Let's see what they draw up here.
Need 2 yards. Need to get to the 9. In the shotgun, Zaleen. Sitting next to him is Devin Green. Here's the motion from Jordan Green. They're going to turn. Hand off to Devin Green. He's met the line of scrimmage. It's going to be really close.
I don't know if he got it from that spot, but let's see what spot they get.
Howard pointing their direction. Waiting for the official call. And it's...
I think
Wakil Frazier, unfortunately, is down yet again for Howard, and we have not got a call from the referees yet, I don't believe. As they are tending to Wakil Frazier.
He had to get inside the 9 to almost the...
Now, did they make a call on the field?
I didn't see him point either way there, Nick. And the chains haven't moved yet. They're probably going to wait till the injury.
Huh. Interesting.
But it looks like from where the ball spot, he's short. So it looks like they're spotting it near the... they're changing it now. It's first down Howard.
So a big stop.
10.
A big stop there for the Howard Wildcats, Jason. But unfortunately, again, you see one of the better offensive and defensive linemen for the Wildcats, Wakil Frazier, down on the field. Again, would be a huge loss for them. He's obviously fighting through some pain just to be out there, and he's had a phenomenal game tonight.
Yeah.
So, again, if you're a Howard fan hoping to see him back out on the field, we hope all's okay with him. Clock stopped at 11:03, Jason, 21-14. Howard down by 1 score, and now they're getting the football back.
Yeah. Getting the football back and chance to go. So then Central faced a 4th and 1 in their own territory, and the Golden Knights seemed to think they had the first. Officials brought the chains out. They were short. Dover takes over, holding on to a 28-25 lead with 6:04 left. So go one down there at the at our state capitol. Final score 14 for Cape, 7 CR. So Cape's first win of the season. And Caravel Woodbridge coming down to the final gun with Caravel trailing Woodbridge 16-12, but moving the ball. As you're up to date with some scores. And now we get back here, 11:03 to go.
And Jay, a big stop that time for Howard as DMA was threatening to punch yet another score in there in the fourth quarter.
Yes, a big stop there. I know I was mentioning, maybe think about kicking the ball there and making a 2-score lead. But when you have Green and the way you've been running the ball, I think it was the right call. And great job by the Howard defense to stop Green short and take over on downs here.
1st and 10 from their own 10 for Howard now as Matthews out of the gun. They're going to throw a quick screen out to the left side, and that is Jamal Johnson, who has his 2nd catch of the night. And that's good for about 5.
Great job by him. Make the first guy miss, pick up 5 yards. So, 2nd and 5.
Again, Howard just looking to try to find a rhythm. They've had some big plays and that set up some scores, but still haven't really developed a rhythm offensively. Again,
no, and
run game hasn't been there.
And remember, that one was from the Their last touchdown came off a turnover.
Same play. They're going to throw it out to him once again, and Roy has been ready for that all night at corner. He's not going to let him beat him for a first down, and another big tackle from the sophomore Malcolm Roy.
Yeah, on that play, on the first down play, he made the first guy miss. Here he did not make the first guy miss, and no gain, maybe a yard, and brings up third and about 4, Nick.
3rd and 4. You heard it from Jason here. We're tick under 10 minutes to play. And a big third down here for Howard if they want to keep this drive alive. Deep in their own territory. Again, have yet to really run the ball, and we'll see they're going to need to get 4 here. Snap. Matthews going to drop back, and why not take a shot over his shoulder? And what a defensive play. Great coverage on the back end. Ended up being a good throw by Matthews, but able to close out coverage. Of course, over the top was the safety, Kyer Hines, and then at corner, James Nevels. And a good pass, but no really shot of having that one get complete.
Yeah, great coverage, like you said, by DMA, and they get their defense after did a great job of forcing a 3 and out.
Now Rashawn Matthews has put the ball in the air 25 times tonight.
Yeah,
for the Howard Wildcats.
And they've had to because they have not been able to get their ground game going. And so
we'll see if they try to dial up Hollingsworth again here. Or, excuse me, 4th down. They're going to punt it away. And now a whistle as Hollingsworth got it off. We'll see who the penalty is against. And a full start against Howard, their 5th penalty.
Yeah, I was waiting to make sure it wasn't offsides on DMA because that would have given Howard the first down.
Yeah, that's right.
But this one was on Howard, full start. DMA should get good field position again after this punt.
And now another whistle down on the field.
Did they move the ball to the right spot? Because that seems to be a problem that they've had all night.
And
ready to go.
Yep, so we'll punt it away. 4th and 9. Hollingsworth now standing in his own end zone. And heels at around the 46. For the DMA returner, number 21, Cody House. And they're going to sack him. Great pressure by DMA on the snap, and what a play as they wrap up Hollingsworth, the punter, deep in the backfield. And that's an absolute huge momentum shift there for DMA. And now they're set to punch yet another one in potentially here deep into Howard territory.
It seemed like the snap kind of not
like a lob.
Yes, like a balloon kind of. And it took so long to get back there that by the time he called it, there was pressure on him, and he had no chance. He had to run out of the end zone just to avoid the safety.
That could be maybe the play of the game so far in this one. It was a 1-score ball game. Hollingsworth was set to punt it away. DMA muffed the last one, set up Howard for a touchdown drive. But this time, DMA gets the pressure. They get to Hollingsworth, the punter. They bring him down, and now 1st and goal from the 3 for DMA. Looking to make it a 2-score game. Aline under center. The tailback is Devin Green. They'll turn, hand to Devin Green, looking for the end zone, and he finds pay dirt for the 3rd time tonight. Devin Green, 2-yard touchdown score.
Yeah, great job by Green. Good hole there, and he ran over a defender in the end zone and said, "Get out of my way, I'm scoring here for the Seahawks." And that's a huge play. Take advantage of the turnover. And now make it a 2-score game.
19 carries, 141 yards, 3 touchdowns for Devin Green tonight for Delaware Military Academy. And Brian Aline doing his thing as well. Got 112 yards passing. But Green and Watts Henry been capping off these drives with the rush game. And now extra point away from going up 28-14.
80-yard touchdown punt return by Squall for William Penn. Appo leads 31-21 with 7:15 left in that game.
I'll tell you, Squirrel has been a phenomenal player for that William Penn Colonial team this year. He's been on top plays a few times and definitely somebody to watch. As the extra point attempt moments away, and how about Aline? He's the holder as well. As the extra point on the way. Kick is up and good. DMA 28-14 here early in the fourth quarter. And again, getting word up here at DMA, the 22nd touchdown for Devin Green this season.
Wow. That's a lot of touchdowns in
That's
only
about
6 games.
That's about, oh my goodness, close to 4 touchdowns a ball game. So Devin Green has been very impactful here tonight and for the season for the Seahawks. Again, 22nd rushing touchdown, 3rd of the night in this one. Over 140 yards. And this is DMA again back to a 2-possession ball game, 28-14. Still a lot of time left, 9:22 to go, but Howard offense has been hit or miss tonight. They've had some big plays. They've also have had some bad plays. And now we'll see if they can get it together for the final 9 minutes. Need to put a couple scores on the board. We'll see if the DMA defense can hold tight here as late as well.
Yeah, right, you know, and at the 2-score mark is huge with 9:22 left because, yeah, DMA Howard just becomes one-dimensional here in the second half.
So set to kick off, Joseph Ilowope, and it's going to be another squib kick, but he's going to kick this one straight out of bounds. So there's the flag. They'll get it, or the Wildcats will start this drive at the 40. Not sure what the intention was on that one. So Howard offense going to trot back out onto the field, and I believe Wakil Frazier is going to try to get back out there. He's going to walk his way out there. What a warrior he's been here tonight, and that's but while Howard needs up front, they want to try to get back into this one.
How about a shocker? Well, I shouldn't say shocker, but Mount with the pick 6 to lead Brandywine 14-7 with 6 seconds left. So that's that's kind of crazy.
Wow, 1st and 10 now for Howard from their own 45, trailing 28-14 on the road. 9 minutes to work with. The defending state champs throwing out to Hollingsworth. Here's the screen, catches it at the 45, trying to get to the 50, but he's met and hit a few times. And now a late flag comes in as he's finally brought down at midfield.
So did they get the face mask?
Either that or leading with the head, maybe something while he was being held up there. Another conference down there on the field. Had our fair share of flags here tonight, almost 20 thrown flags.
Yeah, they are moving it.
And that's going to be a 15-yarder, I believe.
Looked like a targeting call.
So it's going to be a personal foul against DMA. That's a 15-yard penalty. That is their 10th accepted penalty of the night. Good for 80 yards. So Howard right back on at 9:01 and ticking here for the Howard offense. And now they're into DMA territory, sitting at the DMA 36. Touchdown here would be big in this ball game. Here's the snap. They're going to turn, hand it off this time into Watson. He has a little bit of a hole and some running room, and he's going to be close to first down yardage. Tackled at around the 26, and that's going to be close.
We said that Howard hasn't had much success running the ball. There they did. Nice hole opened up for Watson. He picks up the first down, and This is a must-score drive, I think, here for Howard.
Uh-oh, falling on it is Matthews. Maybe the
Smart
play.
Great minds think alike here, Nick. But, yeah, absolutely.
Don't want to risk anything like that right now, for sure. I mean, you're going to be going 4-down territory regardless here, but that is a tough loss of about 5
especially
on first.
Especially, late in this game, and you've had turnover problems during the game, just fall on the football.
So 2nd and 15, ball back to the DMA 30. First down at around the 16-yard line. Matthews has Tate go to his left. Here's the snap. Here comes the pressure. Going to have to make a decision. And what a play on the back end of the edge. That's C.J. Coombs.
I'll tell you what, C.J. read that play perfectly. He was in the backfield fast, and Matthews had no chance. What a play there by Coombs.
Closing speed off the edge.
C.J. showed his speed there.
I'll tell you what, it looks like Shaq Barrett last night chasing Jalen Hurts around back there. He came off the edge with some speed. And another loss of about 5 on the sack there for C.J. Coombs. And now the clock continues to tick, 7:15, and 3rd and about a mile for the Howard Wildcats. They're at the DMA 35, need to get to the 16. So they need 19 yards.
It is 4-down territory for Howard.
Now, it wouldn't shock me here, Jason, if they do what they like to do. They got Hollingsworth at the bottom of the screen. They may try to target him one-on-one with Roy, but Roy's been spectacular in coverage. Hines is also the safety over the top. We'll see if he goes to Hollingsworth or the trip side. 3rd down. Matthews in the gun, takes the snap. He's looking towards the trip side. Now going to reverse field, going to throw it across his body. Has Hollingsworth at the 25. He gets to the 20, breaks a tackle to the 15, and he's going to have a first down.
Normally we don't say to throw across your body like that, but he had a wide open man, hits him, and Hollingsworth does the rest, and a big first down pickup. You said it was 3rd and 19. They pick it up.
Yes, they do.
Down to the 13.
There's the snap. They're going to hand it off up the middle. Not much running room, a few yards, and now some extracurriculars after this play as they hand off to Watson. Picked up maybe 1 or 2.
Final from Woodbridge. The Blue Raiders remain undefeated with a 24-12 victory.
Hollingsworth up to 118 yards receiving on 8 catches and a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
And how about the Dover Senators put up 41 points against the Sussex Central Golden Knights. They lead 41-25 with 3:17 left.
And Jason, Howard's taking their time right now. There's not a lot of time left, 5.5 minutes. They're down by 2 scores, and they are taking their time.
They do have 3 timeouts, but I'm with you, Nick. They're in no hurry for being down 2 scores.
So they'll put Matthews in the shotgun, 2nd and 9. They can get a first down at the 4. We'll see what they do here on 2nd, needing a touchdown. Matthews, one-on-one coverage, looking for Jamal Johnson again, and that ball's tipped by guess who? Malcolm Roy with another phenomenal pass breakup in the secondary.
Yeah, he's been all over the place back there. He's in my running for player of the game.
Absolutely, he might have to be.
The way he is playing
as
back
a corner.
Whew.
So clock stops on the incompletion, Jay. 5-11, still down 2 scores is Howard, and it's 3rd and 8. Obviously 2-down territory to pick up 8 yards and then try to punch it in, but a big few plays upcoming here for the Wildcats.
Yeah, well, a few minutes ago they had 3rd and 19 and picked it up, so.
Here we go, double slot. They need 8. 3rd down. Matthews going to straight drop back, fire, and he's hit hard. The ball's caught, but he's hammered as soon as he catches it. Ball was hauled in by Damian Ross. Ross's first catch.
No gain on it, so it brings up 4th and 8 from the 12. 4:46.
Oh, this could be it, Jay.
Yeah, 4:46 and counting.
They need 6. Howard fires to the end zone way over the head of Demir Hollingsworth. And that's a turnover on downs. Hollingsworth ran the slant. The ball sailed over his head. Too much on it. And a turnover on downs forced by the DMA defense. They get the ball back and look firmly in control here, up by 2 scores, 28-14 with just 4:37 remaining.
Yeah, that's big right there. Turnover, up 2 scores. The defense buckled down when they had to right there. And like you said, now pick up a first down here. Make Howard start using her timeouts. And DMA will walk out of here with a huge home win.
Seahawks trying to remain undefeated would be their biggest win of the season. Howard again ranked number 2 in our rankings. DMA coming in at number 3, undefeated 5-0 on the year. They're going to turn, fake the jet sweep. It's going to be a lean now, and he's got some space in front of him and give them a new set of downs. Gain of 11 on first for a lean.
Yeah, that's big play by Aline. Like I said, pick up the first downs, keep that clock running, and walk out of here with the victory.
And Wakeel Frazier down once again in the backfield. The Howard defensive lineman slow to get up, and that might do it for him here tonight. Hopefully he's okay again. He's been pushing through it all here to get out there and play.
I would say credit to him. He's been, hanging his way out there, and he's had a big game. He's been that DMA backfield all night. Like you said, with games next week, at what point do you just say, hey, listen, you're done for the night? But Howard's still trying to win this one with 4:30 left, 3 timeouts, but they're going to need a stop here on this before giving up another first down. And, DMA, they got St. Mark's next week on the road.
That's a tough matchup at the Graveyard.
Yeah, and that's probably for the District 1 regular season championship. And it also could determine, whether one or both or either of those teams get a first-round bye. Remember, 12 teams of the 21 in Class 2A make the playoffs. The top 4 in each district make it. And then they seed off the points. And if you're a top 4 seed, you get that first-round bye, which is huge because you get the extra week off. It's still, DMA still got some tough games on their schedule, including, like I said, a week next week at St. Mark's in the Week 10 showdown here against Archmere. Right now, currently our number 1 ranked team in Class 2A.
(28-14), 4.5 minutes remaining. DMA looking to remain undefeated, looking to hand the defending state champions their second loss of the season. Going over some stats, Devin Green was the man tonight. He slowed down, or he had a little bit of a slow start, and then he started picking up bigger chunks as they wore down the Howard defense. As of right now, he's got 19 carries, 141 yards, and 3 scores. Watts Henry also doing a pretty good job on the ground. He had 7 carries for 45 yards and a touchdown. Brian Aline completed 4 of 11 passes for 112 yards. Jordan Green, 3 catches for 90 yards. Kyer Hines, 2 catches for 33 yards. Rashawn Matthews has put the ball in the air a lot tonight. He's got 11 completions on 28 attempts for 151 yards and 2 touchdowns. Again, not really much of a run game there for Howard tonight. Watson did receive 11 carries, only able to pick up 33 yards on the ground, averaging a little over 3 per carry. But DMA, again, has put together a pretty performance tonight. Again, throughout the season, they've been impressive in all 3 facets of the game: special teams, offense, and defense. And defense made some big plays tonight. Great coverage in the secondary. C.J. Coombs flying around there defensively. And then the offense did what they needed to do, as you see the golf cart coming out onto the field here at DMA. Again, we hope Wakeel Frazier is okay, such an important member of that Howard Wildcats team. And, again, hope all is good with him for the future. And he's been playing through a lot of injuries in this ballgame. He's gone out a few times and has come back and continued to play. So hopefully, again, we give our best wishes to Wakil Frazier, the senior from Howard. And again, a lot going on in the state of Delaware tonight. Some great matchups. Again, thank you to everyone here at DMA for allowing us to be here for this one. Athletic Director Jeremy Jean and everyone else on hand here at DMA. And thanks to both teams able to come on the show this last Wednesday and talk to us about this upcoming matchup, Howard and DMA. So special thanks to Coach Lincoln, Coach Ritter. And again, both of these teams may see each other down the road. You never know.
Yeah, speaking of the shows, we'll be down in Rehoboth Beach, Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's right. Yeah.
Or you guys will.
Making the trip.
Down there on Wednesday as Cape Henlope and Sussex Central will both be on the show. We'll talk about their upcoming game that Benny Mitchell and his crew will have next Friday night. So, and we, the Northern crew, are making our first trip.
It's going to be exciting.
To Odessa.
The Ducks.
And to watch Odessa and Polytech. We think that could be for fourth place in that District 2 for 1A, and a playoff berth, a state tournament berth could be on the line in that game. So that's a huge game for both teams next week down there at Odessa, and it'd be great to see. And
I will say,
see where Glenn and his crew are next week. I know he had to make some changes to his schedule, so I'll pull it up in a second. He had a good one down there at Dover tonight. He will be at Smyrna next week for Dover Smyrna. And all of a sudden, that is a big time game with Dover.
Very impressed with Chip Knapp and that Dover program this year. I'm not gonna lie, I had high expectations, coming from Wesley, and he's made an immediate impact for the Dover Senators. A very successful season for them so far. Looking to keep that going, absolutely. That should be a good one. Smyrna, I'll tell you, I've been really impressed with Cameron Edge as well from Smyrna. Big, strong quarterback, the way he stands in the pocket and delivers some of those throws. Definitely someone to watch out for. But again, first year with the new realignment.
Yeah.
So it's going to be our first year with the playoffs this way, and we'll have to wait and see.
They were talking yesterday about possibly moving the championship games to Del State and have a Friday, Saturday set up. So be interesting to see what the final decision is sooner or later. But let's take a quick time out. We'll come back for the conclusion of this one on Delaware Live Sports.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822. Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is a perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is a perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is a perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is a perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway, Blue Coast features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple food that highlights the flavors of Southern Delaware. With chef-inspired daily specials, an award-winning wine list, and an extensive list of craft cocktails and local beer, Blue Coast is the perfect spot for a night out. Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round for lunch and dinner. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway, Blue Coast features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple food that highlights the flavors of Southern Delaware. With chef-inspired daily specials, an award-winning wine list, and an extensive list of craft cocktails and local beer, Blue Coast is the perfect spot for a night out. Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round for lunch and dinner. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway, Blue Coast features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple food that highlights the flavors of Southern Delaware. With chef-inspired daily specials, an award-winning wine list, and an extensive list of craft cocktails and local beer, Blue Coast is the perfect spot for a night out. Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round for lunch and dinner. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in
Welcome back inside Delaware Live Sports. DMA and Howard. Again, Wakeel Frazier, the senior offensive and defensive lineman down on the field for the Howard Wildcats. He was just, the golf cart came out, and I believe they got him up, put him on there. And again, we're not sure, don't want to speculate, just hope all is well with Wakeel Frazier and hope he will be okay here tonight. Again, back to the game at hand. 4.5 minutes to play. 28-14 lead for the home team, the DMA Seahawks. And Jay, in our rankings, they come in at number 3, undefeated at 5-0. Howard was the defending state champion, still hanging on to that number 2 spot at 4-1. But it looks as if, though, DMA going to jump them come next week in the rankings and be our second-ranked team in Class 2A.
And Benny, Glenn, and myself have been talking about this game for a while and determining after Howard's loss should they drop below DMA. We just felt let's keep Howard above them until they play and see how it breaks out. And right now DMA with the 2-score lead looking to move up, and Archmere still has their homecoming game tomorrow afternoon against Tower Hill. I got a chance to see Tower Hill last week. I think they're better than people think. Dominic Peatlock had a huge game for Tower Hill. So it's going to be interesting here, and a great job by the officials here. Give these kids a chance to warm back up. They've been sent down waiting for the injury, so I'll give them a few more minutes, and DMA is just trying to run out the clock here.
Yeah, I'm going to see some calisthenics out there. Again, clock stopped at 4.5 minutes to play. Again, a lot of scoring coming the way on the ground for DMA. Devin Green, 3 touchdowns on the ground, 140 yards rushing as well. Watts Henry added 50 yards and a touchdown on the ground as well for the Seahawks. So the running backs taking care of business. And Aline also doing some work on the ground. He, as of right now, 7 carries for 56 yards for the quarterback, Brian Aline. He's also completed 4 passes for 112 yards. Jordan Green leading the Seahawks in receiving, 3 catches for 90. Kyer Hines, 2 catches for 33. Rashawn Matthews, again, has put the ball in the air 28 times tonight.
I don't know if I got a chance to mention this, but Dover with a 41-25 win over Central tonight. So great bounce back from Dover, and made the, after last week, and with Appo beating William Penn tonight, just shows that Appo is coming on at the right time. So,
and that Appo defense has been good, all year long. They need that offense to get going a little bit, and again, defense has been stout for the Jaguars this season and starting to find their stride here halfway through the year.
Yep. So let's see what the. Again, I think this is smart by the officials. Let these guys warm back up. Again, couldn't see what the injury was, but we wish them the best. And
again, it looks like the teams will get set to take the field here shortly. And again, while we have a minute, remember this is our First Aid Orthopedics game of the week. They serve as a team of physicians for over 20 high schools, Goldie Beacom College, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. For more information, visit firstaidortho.com for the Delaware to the Beach to the Bridge and beyond. Be sure to mention that you saw their ad on Delaware Live Sports. Of course, again, First Aid Orthopedics, friends of the program.
Yeah.
Again, I'm sure you've heard their ads if you listen to the Delaware football games on the radio.
Blue Hens have a big game this week, don't they, Nick?
They do. We're up at Stony Brook off to Long Island, and I will tell you from experience, that trip is not it's not an easy road trip to get to Stony Brook.
Yeah, it definitely isn't. And then, with the new quarterback up there.
Absolutely, a Salesianum grad.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if Gwynn's still going to start this week or not.
Yeah, he is. He'll be under center.
But, I thought he played pretty well last week in that tough loss. Another tough place to play is Rhode Island. They never seem to win up there. That's a tough place to play.
I had a chance to talk to Coach Rocco this week. He's been happy with Gwynn's progress with getting more first-team reps, and he's looking for him to have some success tomorrow. So, again, check out the Hens versus Stony Brook. Catch on 94.7 WDST or Flow Sports. We're back, ready to get underway. DMA holding a 2-touchdown lead, 4.5 minutes, and And they're going to set back to throw the football, and he gets crushed back there, number 51. Christopher Roach, the senior, gets in for the sack as DMA trying to take a shot deep there, Jay.
Yeah, look. Draw something up.
Good time, I guess, to get your practice some plays, if you will. That time they tried a little fake bubble screen and tried to take a deep shot. Loss of 9 on the sack. Clock, though, continues to run at 3:49. A lean back in the shotgun again. Probably going to hand it off. Here they'll turn, give it around the outside to Jordan Green. He's going to look to stay in bounds. He does. Smart play by the senior receiver. Give him about 3 or 4. Green's first carry of the game. Give him 4 yards. Hollingsworth in on the tackle. 3:20 and ticking as DMA again trying to run their clock and run this their way to an undefeated 6-0 season start. Special thanks to our, again, referees tonight and officials. Rick Jezik, our referee. Elmore Smith, our umpire. Linesman Darius Lemon. Line judge Rodney Smith. Back judge Ed Aiken. And our clock operator up here with us, Jim Smith. Clock continues to run. And how about some more laundry? Why not?
That's probably a delay of game, but I'm not going to consider the
full start.
Full start, okay, before the delay game. I saw the hands going up.
The 11th penalty against DMA tonight, and we talked about how that was kind of their Achilles heel in the first half, but didn't let it. Obviously, Coach Lincoln not going to be happy with 11 accepted penalties. Not as many. They were thrown about 13 thrown flags, 11 accepted against DMA. Not going to be happy with it, but they were able to respond, find ways to keep those drives moving, find ways to get stops, and found ways to get into the end zone. 28-14, again leading by 2 scores as we tick under 2:20 and remaining. Again, some of our, as we wind down, we'll get to some stars of the game and a few guys that had spectacular performances here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Clock to 2 minutes. Going to hand off up the middle to who else but Devin Green. He's going to break a tackle. How about one more tackle, get to the sideline, and slides in bounds. Another smart play by the running back. So from the 12 to the 31. A 19-yard gain. Why not? That's going to bring Devin Green up to 160 yards on the ground.
Yeah, he's had a huge second half here.
He did, Jay. And if you remember, they kind of bottled him up. In the first quarter, he had around 7 carries for 38 yards. And then he had 10 carries for 45 yards, 11 carries for 49 yards. And then from that 12th carry to the 20th carry, he jumped from 50 yards to 160 yards. Second half, all Devin Green.
Yeah, Devin Green, amazing in the second half.
DMA, again, here is, I believe we might have had a timeout on the field.
Howard called timeout. But we had, Howard had the 8-7 lead at halftime, so
that's right,
great second half here for the Seahawks.
And outscored 21-6 in the second half was Howard. Just couldn't get into rhythm offensively. Made some plays defensively, forced some turnovers. And now DMA going to take another timeout. 1:49 to go here, fourth quarter action. DMA going to jump up to number 2, remain undefeated on the season. And Archmere and DMA, the 2 undefeated programs in Class 2A, J, and they will meet in a few weeks, and that's going to be a game to look out for if these 2 teams are able to stay unbeaten before they meet in November.
Yeah, week 10 showdown here, and it's like you said, it's going to be a game against their former Diamond State Conference rival. I could not think of that name earlier.
I should have said it. Should have thought of it myself.
But
and on the snap, they lost the ball as Aline was under center. Not used to being under center a lot tonight, at least, and he fumbled the snap.
That was 4th down, wasn't it?
Into the hands of Devin Green, who scooped it up, but obviously, yes, Jay, not enough for first down yardage. So Howard offense getting back out there. A minute 44 to go, and you never know, Jay. If you're Howard, you strike here, score a touchdown onside kick. I mean, you never know.
They still have 2 timeouts left too. So
I'm a little surprised DMA lined up for it there on 4th down. What do you think?
Yeah, I thought for sure they were going to punt. I guess they figured the first down would seal it.
Matthews will remain at quarterback. It's the starting offensive unit, obviously, here for the Howard Wildcats. 1st and 10 from the DMA 29. Here comes the pressure. Matthews steps up. Going to fire. Hollingsworth's wide open. Makes the catch at the 10. Tries to break a tackle, but he's going to be brought down at the 1. And maybe a timeout coming from the sideline, I would imagine.
There's a dirty laundry on the field.
Oh, how about that? Did he throw the ball past the line of scrimmage? I didn't think so in live play. But something happened that had Hollingsworth wide open down the sideline. And they are going to call pass interference against Howard. Again, Hollingsworth somehow got that wide open, and not sure who it was on, but it was an offensive pass interference call, 6th penalty of the night for 30 yards for the Wildcats.
Yeah.
So a big offensive pass interference, and what was going to be maybe a 1st and goal from the 1 is now a 1st and 25 from the 44-yard line of the Seahawks. Matthews drops back. Here comes the pressure, able to step up again. He is going to fire. Has his man, Demir Hollingsworth, at the 30. Hollingsworth, again, continues to impress here. That's his 8th catch.
Yeah,
of the evening.
He's had a big game.
Eight catches, 132 yards, a touchdown, and a 2-point conversion for number 6, Demir Hollingsworth. Snap. Matthews able to go up and get it, but he runs right into the defensive end for DMA. That's going to be a sack for number 55, Kevin Decker, the senior, and gave him a little sleep motion after the sack, and you can guarantee that would have been a flag in the NFL.
Yeah. Yep.
Which is terrible, but got to let him play a little bit, and a big time play at that time from Decker, and that could be the exclamation point and the seal of the deal here for DMA. 28-14, under a minute to go. Clock is stopped here for the moment. 3rd and very long upcoming for Howard, and DMA right on their way to remaining undefeated.
Yeah, hard-fought game here for DMA, but they made the adjustments at halftime. They came out in the second half, got that ground game going, and were able to dominate here in the second half to take home the 28-14 lead. Still 56 seconds left.
So Howard offense back out on the field. 3rd and 20 from the 39. Matthews just going to drop back and a roll out. They're going to set up a screen to Watson, who makes the catch. Cuts up field, breaks a tackle, and picks up great yardage. He's close to a 1st down. From the 39 to the 20, that's a gain of 19.
Marking him just short, it looks like. as the clock continues to tick, tick, tick here.
So that's going to set up a fourth and about an inch. 25 seconds to go. Matthews going to fire, has his man on the quick slant. And that's another nice pickup there, but the clock is going to continue to run. Jamal Johnson with that one.
Should stop while they reset the chains.
Fourth catch for 32 yards for Johnson. So Matthews, as it stands right now, 13 of 31 for 184 yards and 2 touchdowns for the Howard Wildcats, as we have about 15 seconds remaining.
See if Howard can get it in here. I'm sure the DMA defense wants to keep them out here.
Absolutely. Again, they have not let up a touchdown or any points in October until this ball game. Matthews drops back, fires to the outside over the hands of his intended target, Tamir Hollingsworth, who was open in the end zone, but 11 seconds still remaining. They'll have another shot.
Brings up, looks like 3rd and goal from the 5. 11 seconds left.
Again, thanks to all of Julian who was able to join us here on this Friday night. Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell, and Nick Halliday on hand here. 3 phenomenal matchups brought to you from Delaware Live Sports tonight, up and down the state, and all were great matchups.
Yeah, this is a 1 week of football that a lot of great matchups on paper.
Matthews set to fire again. Once Hollingsworth in the end zone, and he got him. A little extracurricular there, but Hollingsworth, I mean, a phenomenal game for number 6. His 9th catch.
Yeah, he really played well today.
2 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion. 9 catches, 137 yards, 2 TDs, and a 2-point conversion for Tamir Hollingsworth.
And he had the big touchdown catch that I think is a ESPN top play.
Okay. That's true. Forgot all about that one. Wow, and how could you? Matthews now 14 of 33, 188 yards, 3 touchdowns through the air. As he wants a 2-point conversion as well. Going to fire deep, give him a shot. Roy with some good coverage in the end zone once again. They've been battling it out, Malcolm Roy and Tamir Hollingsworth. And again, the stats for Hollingsworth have been through the roof, but Roy played a phenomenal game out there on him. When they needed the big play, he was able to put a stop to it.
He was.
And now 7 seconds, they'll kick it off as, again, the end of this one dragging out a little bit, but DMA still looking at on their way to a victory, 28-20, as though now just a 1-score game.
You said one onside kick.
I mean, this would be, I mean, if you were to think about it, get an onside kick here, maybe take, if you're able to get it, that would leave you 1 play.
Right, to throw it.
To throw it in the end. I mean, that would be something. But again, you got to get the onside kick first, which is.
Looks like after the play.
And they're going to call it against, I think they threw him out of the ball game.
Some kind of unsportsmanlike conduct on Howard. But that's huge because I believe he has us out next week, too.
Yeah, not sure who they got on the unsportsmanlike and ejection.
Will not make Coach Ritter happy.
Absolutely not. Again, the defending state champs, the Howard Wildcats. Going to fall to 4-2.
I always like when the referee goes over there and explains it, but he's not. He might not be the one to made the call. So then the other official goes, well, let me explain it to you. I think that's a great job of communication between everyone, so that the coach knows I'm at the game a lot on the sidelines, and the coaches go to the referee, who's the foul on? And the referee goes, why do you want to know? And he goes, so I can tell him next time. And I think that's a good job of communication. Now they're going to come over and talk to the other official here, and he might say, can you go over there and explain it?
Head Coach Ritter's still on the field at the 40.
And now he's going to go back after getting that explanation.
I will say, though, Jay, I'm a big football fan. This one is the end's dragging out a little bit here.
Yeah, it really, this fourth quarter is taking almost over an hour to play now, an hour and 5 minutes. So
nowhere we'd rather be, though, on a Friday
exactly
night.
Right.
And watching some of the best teams go at it here on the football field.
Now you got more. Now, let's see if they can figure out where they've been a little off on the yardage here today. Let's see if they can actually get the 15 yards correct this time and kick off on the 25.
And it looks as if we're almost there. Could be the final play of the game. Could not be. Maybe no more than 2 plays. That's for sure. As it stands now, just a one-score ball game, 28-20 for DMA, as Howard was able to punch it in late a few moments ago. Now a late addition to the hands team for DMA. Got to be ready for the hands team.
Absolutely.
I think we're almost ready to kick off.
Where's that ready to play with?
There's the onside kick, and it's kicked right into the chest of Watts Henry. So that's going to do it. DMA will get one kneel down here, and they will earn themselves a 6-0 start as Howard will fall to 4-2. Jay, we're going to go through some of our stars of the game, and it all starts with number 1 in navy blue, and that is Devin Green. He had 20 carries for 160 yards and 3 touchdowns. Again, took him a little while to get going, but once he did, was unstoppable in the second half, and that's what leads to 160 and 3 scores. Looking down at Brian Lee, the quarterback for DMA, 7 carries, 56 yards on the ground, 4 completions for 112 yards. Jordan Green, 3 catches for 90 yards, and Kyer Hines, 2 catches for 33 yards as the DMA Seahawks are going to earn the victory here at home. You hear the Seahawk faithful below us, and now ready to go through lineups here, but a big win for the Seahawks. Again, penalties hurt them early, but their defense was able to force some turnovers. They were able to strike offensively when they needed to, and the defense held Howard in the second half to basically nothing.
They made the adjustments at halftime. Defense played really well, even better in the second half, but it was all their offense made the adjustments. They went back to kind of the rushing attack was stopped in the first half, not so much in the second half. And Devin Green with the big 3-touchdown performance and a big home win for DMA.
Jason lines up for our stars of the game. We got a few of them. Again, Devin Green, 20 carries, 160 yards, 3 touchdowns. Malcolm Roy did a phenomenal job in the secondary for DMA today. C.J. Coombs flying all over the place defensively. Aline rushed the ball, threw the ball 4 of 11, 112 yards, and he had 7 carries for 56 yards. You had to pick a star of the game, Jay. Where are you going with this one tonight?
I'm going Green. Yeah, he especially in the second half. We mentioned at halftime we didn't think they rushed the ball well in the first half. Thought Howard did a better job up front. But the second half, Green and DMA offense got the ground game going. So he would be if I had a choice, he'd be my player.
And you do, and I agree with you. Devin Green, he's the player of the game. 160 yards on the ground, 3 rushing touchdowns. And again, a phenomenal performance from the Seahawks here at home. They get the win over Howard. DMA jumps to number 2 in the rankings, right behind number 1 Archmere. And the top 2 teams in Class A are undefeated. Circle November 12th on your calendars potentially for Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell, Nick Halliday. We will see you next week for Odessa and Polytech, our first time at the Odessa campus.